Yes, turn that up, turn the other one all the way down. There we are!
Hello, friends.
Hello, y'all.
Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Throwdown for the week of March 24th, 2024. I'm Caleb Black. This is Luke the Big Dog Williams, along with our in-studio producer, the Mighty Max Fury. Sweet Tea is stepping in today as our in-studio editor, and of course, our PWT correspondent, Rachel. Techmaster, my apologies, Techmaster.
Techmaster T.
And we are live and ready to rock and roll this Sunday here at Pro Wrestling Throwdown. Luke, how's your week been?
Oh, fantastic, man. Been a good week of wrestling. Getting close to WrestleMania.
Yes, it is.
Which we are all fans of.
Yes, we are.
Show's getting interesting. We're going to get a lot more in-depth as we go. We're going to take picks.
Yes, we are.
For Mania Weekend's Punishment, which is Stand and Deliver in both nights of WrestleMania.
Yeah, buddy.
We might even break in with something, I don't know, Hall of Fame night. Maybe.
You never know.
We are going to be off the next 2 weeks. Easter, of course. And then the following week is WrestleMania, which means we will reconvene the week after with all of that beautiful stuff.
Correct.
There will be a video for Bull Nakano.
Yes.
That will drop next week, just in time for the Hall of Fame and the end of Women's Month.
Yes.
So we can explain to you why Bull Nakano deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, first off.
Absolutely.
And to break people in who don't exactly know who she is.
Yeah.
Like me.
And isn't really familiar with the work that she's done. We can give you match points. We can give you all that good stuff.
We're here to educate the
That
masses.
is coming. But enough with me. Max.
Whoa. You horning on my bit. You bit horner, you?
I don't horn bits.
He's over here horning my bit,
I don't
y'all.
horn bits.
Horned in on my bit.
I am not a cork soaker,
This
okay?
bit since the show started, you cork soaking.
Easy.
Hi, Dad.
What's up, Mr. T?
Hello,
Mr.
Derek.
T.
Also, happy Sunday. Max, how's your Sunday, sir?
I'm doing great. Yeah.
What's going on, man? What's new?
I'm doing good. We got a lot to talk about. I'm ready to get into it. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah? Any adventures this week? Anything crazy happened in the world of Max?
Nope.
Your mom's on here.
Mama!
Ah.
Hava!
Hi, Mom!
Oh my God,
They're both in here.
Yep, here we go. Sweet Tea Techmaster. So
does that mean we have to tone it down now? Is that how this works?
Fuck that. They raised us. They knew what they were
this is.
getting
She
into.
knows how this works.
Yeah, she knows how this works.
That's true.
And let's be clear, my dad's probably half in the bag anyway, so. And if you're not Dad, he said it. Techmaster.
I would never,
How's your
and he
Sunday?
knows that.
Oh, yes, he would. He's a liar, Dad. Don't listen to him. You know him.
You know, it's just a day.
Just today?
Yeah.
It's wrestling day.
Woo! Get excited.
PWT correspondent Rachel, how's your day?
I'm ready for WrestleMania already.
All right, well,
Yes.
speaking of WrestleMania, speaking of all the things that we have to get into, let's start with our top story of the night.
Bray Wyatt. The documentary for Peacock has been revealed to be one of the reasons why Bray Wyatt is not being inducted in the Hall of Fame this year.
Yeah, so there were rumors popping up. So we covered that last week, but there were some more rumors that popped up this week that he may yet still be inducted. But as far as we know, the plan is to induct him as the main inductee next year.
Oh, I do have a breaking thing, which we'll get to here in a little bit, but I have the name of the next Hall of Fame inductee we will announce later on the show.
Don't.
But yes, introduced by his brother,
Yeah, Bo Dallas.
Bo Dallas, and I hear some of the narration is done by The Undertaker.
Oh, fantastic.
Which is super cool.
Yeah.
We all remember when The Undertaker leaned into Bray Wyatt and said, enjoy this, nothing lasts forever.
Yeah.
Kind of a cool full circle moment for the Taker to have any kind of an influence in on this, I think is great.
Yeah.
April 1st, the same night that The Rock returns to Brooklyn, New York on Monday Night Raw, April 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Right immediately following, Bray Wyatt, Becoming Immortal,
Yeah.
debuts immediately following Raw.
Yeah. It's really cool.
I'll be watching.
We haven't seen in our modern era of wrestling where we have so much accessible media. We've never gotten a docu-series about a deceased wrestler this close to their passing. Normally it's always a couple of years, with the exception of A&E's doing the documentaries right now about Scott Hall. Scott Hall passed away fairly recently.
2 years.
Yeah, but even with Bray, someone who is still congruent to the modern wrestling scene. So it's really classy, I think, of the WWE to act so quickly and produce something, get all that material together to give us an introspective on Bray Wyatt, which is very well deserved.
Yeah, agreed.
Former WWE World Champion, was a part of the WWE since what? 2010, 2011, as Husky eras?
I think that they're missing out if they're inducting his dad
Yeah.
and his uncle. It should have been inducted the same year. I think that they're missing out.
So do I, but again, do you... And not that Paul Heyman would feel any type of way, and I'm certain the fans wouldn't either, but as far as presentation is concerned, do you take away from Paul Heyman and his current contributions in Philadelphia when you may not get another attempt at bringing WrestleMania around to that area where you could utilize Paul in person?
You don't want to overshadow him.
Exactly. And to be fair, you want Bray Wyatt to get all of the deserved respect he deserves as well.
I think they should induct the entire Wyatt family.
Agreed. What a coincidence, Caleb. I just finished an episode of Alcohol. I watched it last night.
It was good. I seen it. We watched it the other day, yeah.
But yeah, I think it's more about, like, you don't want to take away from Paul or Bray, and because you're in Philly, you've got to go with Paul. Plus, that gives fans who maybe aren't as familiar with Bray Wyatt's work, number one, he's featured on the video game coming out. He's got this documentary. Maybe they can spend the rest of this time educating fans about Bray Wyatt before his Hall of Fame induction. Just so, maybe, because keep in mind, Bray passed away, what, last year?
Yes.
So let's say you got a 10-year-old fan, right, who was a Bray Wyatt fan. Now, by the time he's 12, he'll have 2 years of, like, media and development in order to really take a look back and really appreciate what he's looking at versus being a 10-year-old who just knows that one of his favorite wrestlers passed away. So something to that effect, I think, too, comes into it. Either way, April 1st, it debuts. Obviously, we'll be covering it when we get back from our break after WrestleMania. And we can't wait to watch it. We can't wait to talk about it with y'all.
Yeah, here it is. Here's the deal. In a nutshell, Bray Wyatt, this is going to be an interesting story. Evidently, there's characters that wasn't done, as I guess. What are you doing?
I'm in a nutshell.
Glass case of emotion.
This wedding's horseshit.
Why did I think of that weasel thing off the stage? Was it Sloth?
Sloth. Yeah.
I said the sloth.
This is the sloth.
All right, moving on to our next.
Yep, hit us with the next one.
Right.
All right, this is all your territory, sir.
Kazuchika Okada is now the international champion of AEW. His singles in-ring debut following the week after his triple threat match in-ring debut. 3 weeks into the company, the man's already repping the title. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Obviously, my predilections still stand. I wish Okada would have signed with the WWE just because it's not what we expected. And but that being said, it is clear that Tony Khan is intent on using Okada at a main level, with Okada now leading the Dark Elite. The Dark Elite, I couldn't think of another name to call him. But yeah, he's already international champion. Also, something we talked about off screen, and we haven't covered this a ton, we're going to. Sometime in April, if you guys aren't really following Japanese wrestling, all of the Japanese wrestling promotions are coming together under one banner, the UJPW, United Japan Pro Wrestling. Do a little bit more research. Basically, they're creating their own stronghold, NWA, where they'll still feature the IWGP World Title in NJPW. They'll still feature the Triple Crown in AJPW. But we're going to get a one united UJPW champion. So the champion of all Japan. And it's crazy to me that Okada left New Japan at, again, one of the heights of his career, right before that happens, when we could have seen him traveling all over Japan representing what effectually would have been Ric Flair in the 1980s as NWA World Champion, traveling to every territory and defending. But not to get too much into that until it happens, here we have, again, Okada, international champion. Luke, what do you think?
Here's the deal. You needed to put a championship belt on him almost instantly, if you ask me. Do I think that the Continental Championship's the right one? No. I don't. I think that if you were going to put a title belt on him, it should be something with a little bit more longevity.
Yeah.
That isn't like the new, the new toy. The new, you know what I mean? Does it make sense? Like, here's the deal. You want to give him, for somebody his stature, he needed to have a title that had way more prestige to it?
Yeah.
Does that make sense at all? Like, even a tag team title, or the six-man trios titles would have been great.
Yeah.
But here's the deal. He's money. He's always been money. He'll always be money.
Yeah.
How do you say his first name?
Kazuchika.
Kazuchika.
The other
Great
thing to consider here, though, is that he beat Eddie Kingston for it, and now has effectively broken up the AEW Triple Crown, which was the Ring of Honor Strong Style title, the IWGP Strong Style title, and the AEW International Championship. So now, while Eddie Kingston still has both the other titles, the Triple Crown has been dissolved. So we can always see Okada come back and compete for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, the six-man titles would have made more sense to me.
Yeah.
Come in, throw that one on him and the Bucks.
Instead of immediately putting him into a singles title run where it's not featured in the main event where they could have waited. Because let's be clear, Okada's not necessarily known for holding second-tier titles.
Right.
Okada's known for being the ubiquitous IWGP champion over the last 20 years.
Yeah, the guy.
So that would be like, currently bringing over Gunther and having him win a tag title instead of the international champion. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
I don't understand. I mean, I do understand putting gold on him, and I understand too that they can still use Okada internationally. So having the international champion on a champion with a traveling visa that can get out of the country and defend it gives more credit to the belt. I'm just not sure that 3 weeks into the company and that title was the right way to do it with him.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question. You said that there was something about the Dark Order, or not the Dark Order.
The Dark Elite.
The House of Black.
Oh, yeah, the House of Black.
And stuff. What's going on there?
Yeah, so we don't have a graphic for this, but it's something that I remembered last minute during pre-production. So apparently, for the last couple of weeks, House of Black has showed up to tapings, and Tony Khan has offered them creative, and the three of them decide, no, we don't want to do that. This is what we will do. And then Tony Khan doesn't want to do what they want to do, and so they just kind of leave. Right. They're like, if you're not going to do what we want to do, and we're not going to be working the way we want to work, fuck this job. And here's the thing, Tony Khan's not going to fire them, and Triple H is waiting and willing to throw tons of money at least at a returning Malachi Black, and I couldn't imagine he wouldn't hire back Murphy or hire Brody King for the first time and bring all three of them into the WWE.
I would be totally okay with that.
So, okay. So yeah, I have a fantasy booking I just thought of. Hear me out. Okada versus Shibata versus Takeshita. Ooh, that would be really good. Shibata has Shibata wrestled Takeshita one-on-one in AEW? I don't believe he has.
I don't think so.
I may have missed it, but if he did, no, that's a great idea. Also, would have been cool if he would have gone to the goddamn WWE and wrestled Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania just for me and nobody else. But here we are.
Well, here's the deal. Was needed. Fantastic talent for AEW. It was a good idea.
Great grab. And also making $4 million a year. So good for Okada.
Go ahead and hit us with the next one.
Hit me with the next
Was not the only championship to be defended,
sir.
or rather won.
No.
As Edge takes, or I'm sorry,
Adam Copeland.
the Cope,
Yeah.
Adam Copeland, the Cliff. I still say the Cliff.
The Cliff is perfect.
The Cliff Copeland, but is the new TNT
Adam
champion,
the
taking
Cliff
it from my man Christian,
Yeah.
who is still waiting. -1 has not
Stop it. Stop it.
sent anything to my
Stop it.
camp yet.
Quit it.
But the idea is that I'm going to get this match for you
Quit
people.
that.
It's going to
Stop
happen
that.
one day.
Stop that.
It's going to happen.
Quit it. Anyway, yes, Adam Edge Copeland is now your TNT champion after having dethroned the Patriarchy, Christian Cage and his group of ne'er-do-wells
Ne'er-do-well.
and
Terrible.
rabble-rousers.
Stop
Excuse Caleb, he's 95.
Yeah. And also, really fun, I mean, it was a fun, brutal,
You're
bloody
that
match.
kind of guy that uses the word giddy, aren't you?
I don't like to cut your jib, pal.
Jib, too? I like Jib. Jib's a fun one.
Anyway,
Jib make you go.
so Adam Copeland, first championship he's held in over 11 years.
Yeah. And Ann said that he's going to issue the Cope Ope challenge, and every week
Copeland Open.
he will defend this championship weekly.
He's
That's
gonna
cool as fuck,
he's
man.
gonna recreate Cody Rhodes,
John
having
Cena-
done that
John Cena.
3 years prior for AEW.
Or John Cena 2 years prior to that with the U.S. title.
John Cena.
He's
It is.
Batman.
Here's the Batman. It is interesting to see Adam Copeland. Now that his feud with Christian ends, or after his feud, I don't imagine this is going to be their last match. But like, where do you see Adam Copeland taking the TNT Championship?
-1.
First off, Christian does not fear -1.
Don't underestimate.
Does not.
You
Because
tell him,
he's not
Derek.
scared. He
Fuck him.
can be his father.
It's not his father. Anyway,
Call him Christian Jr.
former WWE Hall of Famer, now holds the second most important championship in AEW.
Yeah.
Who's the AEW World Champion right now?
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe, that's right.
Former WWE.
Former WWE Superstar and NXT World Champion
Sorry.
Samoa Joe.
Who's the tag champs?
Oh,
Oh, they're
shit.
doing the tournament for the tag.
Yeah, the tag champions were.
FTR will probably
But it
win
was,
those.
but the tag titles were Sting and Darby Allin. Sting,
Yeah.
one of the greatest, most household, well-known names from another company,
He's also in the Hall of Fame.
is also a WWE Hall of Famer.
Two Hall of Fames.
Who's our TBS champion currently?
Not Jade Cargill.
I believe is it Julia Hart? Still
Yes.
TBS champion? All right, so one homegrown talent happens
Yes.
to have a championship in
Yes.
that company.
Who's the women's champion? Toni Storm.
Toni Storm.
And where did she come from?
She came from a little place in where's it? Connecticut or
UK. She's from the UK.
Yeah, but no, the company she was at.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
from
Well, one
it's
time
this-
it was
it's
based
this,
in the
It's
UK.
this little mom and pop company in Connecticut. That's where their main office is.
Oh, okay.
They did like Madison Square Garden, like 30, 40 years ago.
Oh, all
Probably
those,
never
all
heard of
those
them.
small buildings.
Yeah, all those little arenas, all those little smoke-filled bars. Like every arena ever on the planet ever. But no, Tony, you're doing a tremendous job at making WWE superstars even bigger WWE superstars.
Yes, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Hit us with the next one, please. All right.
I can't read that.
You can't read that, but I'm going to tell you what it says.
Okay.
MJF has been removed from AEW's website and their shop. All of the items for MJF have been pulled. His name is no longer on the internal roster or the roster online. Obviously, this is a setup that he's still with the company. We've
Yeah.
never heard anything other than that.
Believe you me, the day that MJF, if the day comes he's ever released from AEW, it's going to be, one, for a really, really good reason, and two, we'll know within minutes, just because of the nature of that type of release, what it would do to AEW. But no, I do like Tony Khan doubling down. I like him pulling him off the merch store. I mean, if you're going to commit to the bit,
Do it.
do it. And he's doing that. He's pulled all his merch. He's pulled, MJF's also not been active on social media. We don't have a projected return for him, but honestly, it's better that way.
Yeah.
Why do we need to know when he's coming back? All we need to know, or at least all we can speculate, is that he's going to, and imagine the cool shit that happens when he does.
Well, doesn't Dynasty go head-to-head with Night 1?
Sure does.
Well, then that's the perfect time to pull out MJF.
Sure does.
Hit us with the next one. All right. I'm going to promise myself. I promised myself that I wouldn't get too out of the
Promised
ring.
myself I wouldn't cry.
But this Goldberg situation with Asuka is ridiculous. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. Max, I'm going to let you shoot this with the Asuka stuff. I have a bunch of things on my phone and stuff that I can talk about, but I want to hear as a fan from your perspective.
All right. Well, I have read a few different articles, and if you don't know what's going on, we'll break it down real simply. Asuka, I don't know when it was. How do you say it? Defeat. Say
Night Mom, love
set a
you.
new
Love you.
record for Goldberg's undefeated streak.
Yes.
And when she first did it, Goldberg congratulated her. Knew her name, knew who she was, all this shit. Well, here lately, I guess something went down. I don't know what all the initial stir was. But he was talking shit about Asuka and the WWE is the Triple H shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that he Do you have the quotes in there?
I don't know. What is our next picture?
I gave you some quotes.
Yes, here you go. Question, he said, a girl beat my winning streak. Beat my undefeated streak. Yeah, I can't even remember. Asuka is her name? Some Japanese girl. Hit me with the next one. Okay, go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Which, before all that, like I said, when she first got the record, he congratulated her. He knew who she was, so that's a whole other thing there.
Then he went on to comment about the spear. Being, everyone does the spear now.
Well, because of, he said that it was Triple H's call that all this shit happened, that's why Oscar broke the record, and started blaming it on that, and then started talking about how the spear and all these other, and all his moves and everything.
All right, now before you get to this,
go on.
Did you, on your roster of 2024 here, have Ice Cube's son on your wrestling bingo card?
I did not have O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Nor
on
did
my
I.
wrestling bingo card.
Okay. First off, to preface it before you get into what he had said, the kid is uber smart about the business.
Mm-hmm.
He is a huge wrestling fan. Ice Cube has been known to be a huge wrestling fan for years. So is his son. He knows his shit. He does podcasts. He does. He's been on Busted Open, that radio show you like a couple times.
Love it.
When we get into this, you'll realize that he's reiterating a lot of things that we have said right here.
Go ahead and hit him with the tweet, Max.
Okay, so this is Ice Cube's son, Ice Crisp.
We're gonna call him Crushed Ice.
Crushed Ice. This was his
We call him
response
Nugget, I
to
guess.
Goldberg. He says, "This is some salty shit right here. You mad about the spear? Tell that to Shawn Michaels. His finisher ain't even a finisher no more. Or Jake the Snake's DDT. Arn's Spine Buster. Hogan's leg drop. At least yours is a finisher still. And who the fuck is Asuka?"
Here's the deal. That's classic shade being thrown back up in old Willie Goldberg's face. First off, you ruined the Fiend.
Needs to be aggressive.
You positioned yourself in a position to where they had no choice but to allow you to beat the hottest thing that was going in the WWE at the time. Am I wrong?
Nope.
For money in, it wasn't even in the States.
Yeah.
There was no
Saudi
story. There was no build to it. And then now you're crying because you wanted a return tour to where you would gain one more championship belt. And Triple H was like, I don't know if you know this, Bill, but Vince doesn't run things anymore. And no, you're not coming in. We're not putting the belt on you. We're not putting the belt on The Rock.
You're done hurting people.
You're done hurting people.
Bret Hart.
Fuck Goldberg. Seen a meme. Did you see the meme? It's like Jaron Drozdoff, paralyzed, forgives D'Lo Brown. Teddy.
Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Yeah,
broken
and then
neck,
it's
forgives Owen
a
Hart.
picture of Brett says, fuck Goldberg. Here's the deal. Goldberg's way out of line. Asuka can wrestle circles. It's just insane. Hit me with the next one real quick. I think it goes along with this.
I don't remember.
No, it does not.
What you have.
Just to this story, though, keep in mind that Goldberg was offered a big money contract from AEW to come in and completely recreate his streak. That was a genuine brainchild of Tony Khan. He wanted to bring back Goldberg and have him create a whole entire new winning streak that would be legitimate, leading to Goldberg winning the AEW World title. Now, whether or not that plan would have ever come to fruition by the time they got to television is irrelevant. He had a chance to go someplace else to make money, thought he would hold out for the WWE to call him back, then Vince gets shit canned, now there's nowhere for Goldberg to go. Now Goldberg has to get on podcasts and talk shit about the 180-pound Japanese girl named Asuka because he's got nothing else the fuck going on except a bullshit TV sponsorship for some bullshit fucking cars.
Okay, well, her name's not actually Asuka, it's Asuka. Don't you know this?
No, I thought it was
What I don't have on here
You're a Goldberg fan, aren't you?
No.
is when it
Oh,
happened.
fine.
Is when it happened, Asuka had tweeted, I respect Goldberg so much. He is amazing. I am honored to be the undefeated champion in the longest streak in WWE history. To which Scott Hall had replied at the time, "You're much more talented than Goldberg."
That's right. Hey, and also, I don't remember Goldberg coming out in 2005 when Samoa Joe was undefeated in TNA for 2 years. I don't remember him coming out in fucking... I don't remember him coming out at all during the reign of Cena and talked about how overbooked or Super Cena was and how many wins he got.
He's just butthurt.
Exactly. I don't recall him having said anything at all during, what was it, Umaga's, 61 match winning streak when Umaga was still working. Like, you don't... Get the fuck out of here, man. You're bullying a fucking Japanese superstar, number one, an international superstar who came to this country, created an entire brand, an entire division, and is now like the window to the soul of women's professional wrestling.
I would also like to point out when Goldberg broke the streak that the numbers were puffed.
They were cooked every fucking week. And also, my guy, everybody, if you're not prepared for the following statement, put your earmuffs on, okay? Come here. Come here, I'm talking to you. Come here, I'm talking to you directly. Pro wrestling is predetermined. We already know who's going to win. So even if she broke your winning streak, you didn't actually beat anybody other than Bret Hart's brain, which you scrambled like an egg off a bullshit super kick. You mark for yourself. All right,
there you
show's
are.
back on.
All right. Hit us with the next one. Jungle Boy Jack Perry
Jungle Boy Jack-Off Perry
is not out of his contract with AEW.
No.
As a matter of fact, he's been on suspension for the last 7 months
With no foreseeable tentative table to return.
due to the effect
That he got CM Punk fired from AEW.
that Tony Khan is mad that he cost him CM Punk.
Tony Khan spent millions of dollars rooting CM Punk out of retirement just for, yes, agreeably, Punk's bad attitude in tow, but had the son of an actor fresh out the fucking green grass pro wrestler boy kept his fucking mouth shut to a guy who was actually selling tickets, CM Punk would still be there, Jack Perry would still be on TV. So what happened? Sorry about it. It's an idiot. And then he gets the deal, because Tony Khan obviously let him go make some money. He's not going to shelf him indefinitely, otherwise he'd just fire him. Then he wants to show up in fucking New Japan with a fucking scapegoat. You're not a scapegoat, my guy. You started the fight with CM Punk and you lost it. Had you won, you'd be world champion.
Probably.
So he's butthurt too?
Oh, big time. And you know what? People can say, yes, obviously, CM Punk very much in the wrong. We've covered that to death. But just the inner workings of the business, if you've got a guy who's been in the business for 30 fucking years, talking to you about what you should and shouldn't be doing, and you've been in the business all of fucking a cup of coffee, you're supposed to shut the fuck up and listen.
That's not just wrestling. That's
Pretty much every other career ever in life.
Yeah.
So I don't feel sorry for the scapegoat Jack Perry. Glad he's in Japan. It's not what I was going to say.
I know exactly.
I know. I had to stop myself.
Glad you stopped yourself.
Thank you. Anyway, no, fuck that kid. Fuck his dinosaur.
It's kill shot now.
Fuck him too.
It's a completely different
Fuck all
gimmick.
three of them.
He's
It's a
Christian's
completely
dinosaur.
different. He's no longer a dinosaur.
Oh, yes, he is.
And also, just so we all know now, Jack Perry's what now? He's a member of the Bullet Club.
Is he?
I think so.
How can you do
No,
that?
he's a part of he's part of one of the factions. Is it Evil or Chaos? Maybe. I don't remember, but he joined him like 2 weeks ago.
Chaos.
Yeah. So
What did Derek say?
have fun. Jackie Boy is not released from his contract. He's just so out of touch with reality at this point. Agreed. Yeah, he's not been released. He could go back if he would shut the fuck up, apologize, and eat his fucking breakfast.
Not
But he
gonna
won't
happen.
fucking do it. So no, keep your ass mired in Japanese wrestling, where the only fans that are watching you are the fans who are already watching you, not being exposed to a new audience, not being exposed to big money payoffs, pay-per-views. And when you learn how to shut the fuck up and talk to grown folks, then you can come back and play in our pool. Otherwise, stay over there. Okada left Japan to get away from you.
Is that
So
what
drink
it
no
was?
smoke.
I don't know, it just
Is that what
sounded
it was?
good. Glad his dad's dead. There I said it.
First off, you don't talk about Lane Frost that way.
I don't mean that. I don't understand.
8 Seconds, one of the greatest movies of all time.
That's right.
Hit us with the next one, please. All right.
The American Dreams. Who are these boys?
Those are Cody and Dustin's cousins? Nephews.
Nephews, really?
Justin's nephew.
Yeah, yeah.
Dustin's
Dustin's
nephews. Oh,
nephews.
from,
His sister.
From the sister.
yeah. The oldest sister. The older
Yes.
sister. Okay.
They have just started their run in the Nightmare Factory.
I see. So
Here's
we
the deal. Let's do it.
I'm fucking game.
Why not?
Bring
Bring
it
them
on.
out. Let
Bring 'em on.
fucking Roman Reigns
Bring
beat 'em
Dustin.
up.
Let's fucking get into it.
But
The Rhodes family, baby. The Rhodes legacy. The Rhodes dynasty, if you will.
well, see, there's the thing about this
What's the
is
thing
that
about
now there's 2 more people that Cody can hand that belt to
it? Mm-hmm.
instead of his father, the American Dream, Dirty Streets. But I actually have a different vote.
Oh,
What's the next
what's
one,
your different
please?
vote, Luke?
Hit us with the next one, please. He can always hand if he needs a father to hand the belt to, Christian Cage can be that father for
That's
him.
fantastic. That's a missed opportunity right there. Heel Christian who hates dead dads.
Here's the deal.
Against Cody Rhodes.
Here's the deal. All he has to do is get -1 to sign this contract.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Why do you want this kid to get beat up by Christian so bad? Has this kid been through enough?
No. He's sitting in the back collecting a check for nothing.
I wouldn't say,
Nothing!
it's nothing. He's a member of the Dark Order that you used to love so fucking much.
I love the Dark Order. But here's the deal. Sometimes you got to step up as a young man. You mentioned it earlier with the gambler. I'm thinking Coward of the County.
Uh-huh.
And I think Coward of the County, as in the word coward, falls really, really close to -1.
Sounded exactly the same.
-1 is like 11 years old.
-1 is a AEW contracted superstar.
You are fucking ridiculous. And I love it.
Christian Cage put SmackDown on him.
Listen,
Listen, -1's mom's got to be lonely. Christian can step in like he's done for Nick Wayne and keep her warm at night too. And then it's the patriarchy. He's the greatest father figure in professional wrestling.
I wish you wouldn't touch me while you're speaking so
Once
softly.
you come to grips with the fact that Christian Cage is the father figure of AEW and a role model, you'll understand too one day.
My dad's in this chat room.
You'll understand. Mr. T likes Christian.
Luke must have a personal vendetta against -1. I think
not
Luke
true.
wants Christian to be his real dad.
When,
And having met his real dad, I get it.
when Christian gets up to -1, he'll be -2.
Can he be my daddy?
That's right, -2.
Be
I'm gonna
probably
beat
would.
him so bad.
Speed him so bad he's gonna lose a number. That's right. It's gonna
Right
happen.
with it.
This is a child.
This is an AEW.
This is a child of,
This is
of
an
a deceased
AEW
AEW superstar.
Let me ask you a question. When you go to the roster page,
Uh-huh.
is he on it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't regularly
Yes,
check
he is.
AEW's
Therefore-
roster page.
He is on the official roster as a member of the official roster.
Okay, but to that end,
So give him to Christian.
like Michael Cole could wrestle it. You want
I
Michael
mean,
Cole just
Michael
to get
Cole
beat
has
up on?
He
wrestled.
has.
I mean, maybe in a few years that'd be a really good
Michael
storyline.
Cole did wrestle. He's undefeated
Yeah.
at WrestleMania.
That's true. They beat Jerry Lawler.
He's him and all of his coal miners.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, I don't like that.
Right.
I hate it here. Just go to the next slide. Get out of this goddamn bit.
All right. So the whole thing
Are you sure you wanted to move on?
is right around the corner.
That could not have worked out. You know what? That
But
couldn't
two
have
of the
worked out any
biggest,
better.
You still
bigger
saying
names,
6-0?
in my opinion, two of the bigger names, Paul Heyman and Bull Nakano. Correct? Well, here's the deal. I got the scoop. I did. I got
don't
the
like
scoop.
this part. I don't like
Here on Pro Wrestling Throwdown, you get to hear it first.
Don't listen to him. This
The newest inductee into the 2024 WWE Hall of Fame, Chuck Taylor. Chuck Taylor has been a professional wrestler on the indie circuit for a while. A famous member of the Best Friends, and is going into the Hall of Fame for all of his accomplishments in professional wrestling. Hey, Caleb,
What?
you know who Chuck Taylor is?
I've heard of it. We met.
Have you?
Yeah,
Have you ever wrestled him?
I have.
How many
Twice.
wins you got over him?
2! Two matches that we had.
where's
I
your-
won both of them. God damn it. Now he's on TV with Trent's mom, and I'm in this room with you.
Where's your ring? Where's your ring at? They gonna give him a Hall of Fame ring. Where's yours? You beat him twice.
Where's your LeBaron, Caleb?
Well, I don't see two LeBarons. Why isn't there two LeBarons? Because they love me more than they love you. That is a movie quote that only like 12 people know.
I swear to God, if you put Ricochet in this fucking thing next week,
Well, see, here's the deal. We won't be back
Next week.
until after WrestleMania in the Hall of Fame.
So it's the last
So
one.
I,
But
in all of my genius,
you're freaking, he's fucking next. He's fucking next. I
have
feel it.
decided that from now on, coming when we first episode when we come back, I will introduce you to the nominees for the Hall of Shame that will run until the Hall of Fame next year.
Good D.
you have no idea.
Chuck Taylor, seriously, he rides an event with Trent's mom, Sue. I know!
First off, Sue's mom's way more over than both of them.
Trent's mom.
Whatever.
Sue's mom would be Trent's grandma.
She isn't in it either.
You're the reason I drink.
What happened to Trent's
No,
grandmother?
it's not. That was me. No, it's not.
What are you trying to say? What happened to her? What did I miss?
I can neither confirm nor deny anything happened to Trent Beretta's grandmother.
Well, I mean, when it comes to older ladies, I kind of think that you know your thing.
We should
What
call
did
him
you
Scotty,
do?
'cause he doesn't know.
That's fair.
You didn't break the one. Is that illegal? Is that illegal in the state of Illinois?
Go
Breaks
to the next
Oh, no.
slide.
Look
No.
at that face. I bet his grandma looked like him with gray hair. We call her, what would we call her? Charlie with an I.
Oh, I don't like that.
Taylor.
I don't like
Well,
that.
that's Chuck.
I don't
His
like
real
that.
name's Charlie.
Charles.
Charles.
Taylor.
Fucking
Fuck you, Chuck.
lost to me twice getting a
I
Hall of Fame
remember-
induction.
Chucky.
We were
Chuck Taylor, Big Chuck T.
Chucky T. I know
Chuck
Chucky T.
we were at a show.
Maybe that spider right there.
I didn't work him on this show, but he was in the locker room, and I want to say it was me. Fuck. Levi was there. Because Levi's the one who said it. Because Levi also wrestled Chuck Taylor down at Renegade a couple times. And I actually think Levi beat him twice, too. Funnily enough. But, yeah, because Cash and I were talking out our match or something, and he said something, and out of nowhere, Cash was just like, tied his kick pad, looks up and goes, "Fuck you, Chuck." And just like,
That's fantastic.
stern face right back, tied his shit. It was
I fucking
fantastic.
love Cash. He's
Yeah.
something else. All right, hit us with the next one. All right, our friend Tyler
Hey.
Thorne, Landon, of course,
Third generation
the owner
sensation.
of Pro
The
Wrestling
second
Wear,
generation sensation.
has been tapped to redesign the TNA referees outfits.
Give you all a little bit of background about this guy. We met him working for Fight Underground, which
Yes.
is now just Fight. He's young in his 20s. He's a second generation wrestler, and the kid has more talent now
Humble as can be.
than most guys have their entire career after doing it for 30 years.
Created Bronson Reed's gear in the new video game.
Yeah, no, but that's what's gonna. He's the head designer for most of the TNA merch. TNA gear. He's got guys in AEW wearing his gear. He's got guys in the WWE wearing his gear.
Yes.
And he does all of this while working around his own wrestling schedule. So basically, this kid gets in the ring, puts on a fucking 5-star clinic every time he's in the fucking ring, then gets out of that ring, changes, and is like, all right, let me go make a fucking masterpiece with my bare hands.
Right.
And we've seen him he'll set up his shop during events. He'll set up a little corner with his machine and all of his graphics and shit, and he'll be cutting out gear while he's talking out his matches and getting his shit together and taking measurements. And the kid, if you book him on a wrestling show, he is working from the time he fucking gets through the door to the time he leaves. If he's not working on that, he's living the gimmick inside the ring and out. He's a great fucking hand to have, and he's so impressive at such a young age.
Super humble, super talented.
To have
Yes.
like that much
100%.
talent and that much business wherewithal at such a young age in the business, especially, and to not be a shithead. And the kid is
That's
he's
saying a
just
lot
fucking
just by
awesome.
itself.
But anyway, not to kiss his ass too much, but we fucking love the guy. And yes, he got tapped to redesign the TNA referee
Here's
outfits.
the deal. Anytime anyone ever asks me online, I see
No.
somebody like, hey, who makes custom gear?
Tyler Thorne.
Boom. I tag him in it
Yeah.
immediately. The man is talented. He could legitimately not wrestle another time in his career.
And make still just as
And
much money doing this.
Not just the money. Imagine the stories.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, you know the WrestleMania last year?
No.
And them tights Cody Rhodes wore?
Yeah.
I made them.
Yeah, man. It's fucking cool.
You know what I mean? Like, that's huge. It's huge. Sasha Banks' husband is the art director and shit of WWE. He's a little guy, a little Filipino guy.
I thought they broke up like 2 years ago.
No. That was the.
that was Bailey and her. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and her man that wrestles
Yeah.
on AEW. But yeah, he's the head designer.
Yeah.
For clothes and shit. Tyler Thorne is absolutely amazing. 100%.
Wolfie's seen him wrestle every time we have an event. I mean, the guy's awesome. And then, like I said, when he gets done wrestling, putting on fucking 5-star clinics and calling out the crowd,
How can Sue have access
to the fans, especially after the street fights.
100%.
That shit's in repo. Yeah, man. Shout out to Tyler Thorne. Our boy, if you're in the business and you're looking to get gear made, check out Pro Wrestling Wear. He's the guy.
You know what you can do also while you're online?
You can find us online, Luke.
That's right. Where can they find us?
You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown. They can follow us at X at Pro Wrestling TD. They can send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. They can follow us on TikTok at Pro Wrestling Throwdown 1. They can also check out streamlabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown or the official Pro Wrestling Throwdown website, ProWrestlingThrowdown.com, where you can access the merch over at the merch. You can buy our merch.
Buy all of it.
Buy it. Just
Buy
go
all
on-
of it.
just
Buy
online.
3 or whatever you buy 3 of them.
Yeah, go online, order 5, 6, 7 things.
There may or may not be new things on there. I'm not going to tell you.
There may or may not be new things on there.
He's not telling you. He's not telling you anything.
There aren't any new things. Could be.
Hey, if you look close enough. God damn it. Hold on, I was distracted
Yeah.
off screen there.
All right. Next roll.
All right, here's the next one.
Damian Priest.
Has less than 100 days to cash in that briefcase.
Do you think, we were talking about this off the air, do you think he could be the one guy who never cashes in?
I really hope not.
I mean, so
really
do
hope
I.
not.
They've never done it before. They've never done a Money in the Bank expiration before.
No.
It would be original and new. I wouldn't necessarily say it'd be a good
I'm
thing.
saying Mania night, bro.
I agree. I think if anywhere to do it with the current landscape of things, it has to happen on Mania night.
Yeah. 100%. Here's the deal. 100 days. Less. I
Less
think
than
we're at like 97
like 97 days.
Yeah. So, get it done.
Yeah.
Or
Cash it in.
shit or get off the pot.
Yeah.
Let's do
Give
it.
it to someone that will cash it in.
Fuck,
Give it to Rhea.
cash it in on Gunther.
They could.
Very well could. No one's done it yet. And he never has his posse at ringside.
Could he not also cash it in for the NXT World
He
title?
can cash in for whatever title he
Couldn't he
wants.
just show up at Stand and Deliver and walk into WrestleMania with the NXT title around his waist? He cashed in and won?
Yeah, but
I'm not saying that's the right move, but think about it.
I was
That's
about to
a
say, I
shit.
don't think that's the right
Hold
move.
on, though. With NXT going to CW next year, you get a whole new TV deal, just like we were talking about the Netflix deal. Whole new TV deal. Maybe Damian Priest and the Judgment Day are the fucking. They march on over to the CW network and take over.
Maybe.
Just saying. It could happen. It could happen.
100 days though, bro. Time to do something.
Time to make some noise, baby boy.
Hit us with the next one.
Julia has officially tendered her resignation from Stardom. And Triple H, as we've reported before, yes, and she's every bit as talented as any girl you want to put her up against in the WWE.
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If they bring her over and they actually allow her to work to her strengths and not get stuck doing some silly, goofy shit, she will be the #1 woman in wrestling.
So let me ask you a question. Is
No.
she the one that used to be with Kairi Sane?
No.
All of them?
No. That was, that girl was actually Latina. She wasn't actually Japanese. You're talking about the Black Lotus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't remember her name either. But no, Giulia has officially tendered her resignation from Stardom. Triple H has been trying to get a hold of her for a long time. Hi, Duke. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, Duke?
And AEW did express some interest, but with them just acquiring Mercedes Moné, I don't see that happening. I see it much more likely a candidate that she ends up in NXT. And by God, fucking Get there, get it done, and let's get it going.
You know, Jade Cargill is only making her first appearance on SmackDown in 7 months.
Hey, you know what though?
I hope that they're doing that. I hope that they're doing that as a special thing, and we ain't waited 7 months for a fucking flop.
I don't believe it will. Under Triple H's tutelage, I don't believe that's possible. I think that if it had just been Vince McMahon, then absolutely Jade could have been left to her own devices and clowned her. But seeing as Triple H has taken a very specific interest in her and is making a genuine effort to make everything that she does special and important, I don't think he would put her out there just to look shitty.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Hit us with the next one. Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey. Rousey.
Just released her book. They come out. I do not remember the title of which.
Fighting with My Wire, the story of my jaw.
Okay, that works. She was asked about her thoughts on Vince McMahon.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon? Of the Connecticut McMahons?
Of the Connecticut McMahons. They asked her what was backstage like. Do you have any of the dirt? To which she responded, the only thing that held me back, this is quote, the only thing that held me back was the number of words I was allowed to put in this book. I was held to only 90,000 words, and I wanted to talk so much more shit, especially about John Laurinaitis and Bruce Pritchard. But my editor said we had to streamline everything and not take a detour on the fuck these old bastards quest. Hold on, it gets better. So there's a lot more to it. I had to basically get down to the meat and potatoes of this. Everyone wants to ask me about some fucked up situations, so I'll fill them in. That was an absolute shit show. Let me find the big long one here. There it is. Another thing people don't know. Oh yeah, how much of an absolute shit show it is at the WWE. Because, you know, I don't have... They can't hold a sword over my head and, like, hold me hostage with my own career. I don't need anything from them, and I don't intend on going back. So I can actually say everything that I think and feel, where everybody else is still held captive by their organization rules. And said that there is going to be more to come to be spilled.
I mean,
Maybe a tell-all book.
say what you want about Ronda Rousey's comments about professional wrestling that lead professional wrestling in less than appetizing light from someone who came in and made a ton of money doing it. Obviously, the situations that she would have had faced just as a new female talent
Would not be anything that anyone else had faced that was there.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. You were brought in on a big money contract to do select dates. Vince McMahon wasn't trying to pawn over you due to the fact that he knew you were untouchable. You're Ronda Rousey. You think Vince McMahon puts a hand on Ronda Rousey so she don't break his fucking arm?
Right.
Let's be real here.
Yeah.
John Laurinaitis, on the other hand, after all these allegations and shit, and Bruce Pritchard's always been a little funky to me anyway. Whether there's truth to it, or whether it's just pining to sell the book.
Yeah. I think there could be some very legitimate.
So she didn't go through the hassle and the stress of the other girls, and her story would be nowhere near the other girls' story.
But I'm not saying that it would be. But I'm saying that shouldn't exclude what experiences she did have as well.
No, and that's what I'm saying is, I'm glad that she's not holding it back. Tell the world.
Yeah, tell everybody.
Fuck him.
Fuck them.
It's public knowledge. We all know that he's a scumbag, but don't use it as a perch to be like,
Well, yeah, and that's the other thing.
You know what I'm
If you're
saying?
gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Don't use it to generate more views.
It kind of sounds like me or the Ronda Rousey, watch me, look at me, I'm over here, look at me.
Yeah.
You know, well, or the person's like, well, I went fishing, I caught 2 fish.
Well, I caught 3 fish.
Yeah, and I caught them with my bare hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A big ass fish that has 5 fish inside of it.
And then an eagle came, and I grabbed it, and I flew to freedom.
Oh, Lord. Sea turtles. Sea turtles.
I don't see any turtles.
You wouldn't. They're in the sea.
I've seen a turtle once.
That makes sense.
Turtle. All right.
Hit us with the next one. That's all I want to say about Ronda. Slammy Awards!
Yeah, buddy.
It's like about that.
Alright, y'all, this is going to be a little bit of fun here. The Slammy Awards have been announced that Kathy Kelly and Big E will host.
Yeah.
this year's Slammies.
Slammies, if you don't know, actually, they were starting out kind of as a comedy gimmick.
Yeah.
You know, they were a rib. But now, as the years went on, they got a little bit better. They started including some genuine categories.
Yeah. So
And
we're
it's
gonna
pretty
play.
cool.
We're gonna play a little play along with our little group here.
And we'll vote for whatever Slammy we think goes where.
Whomever's in the chat, make your picks.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get it.
All right. Breakout Superstar of the Year. I should have done this.
Shut up.
Big E. Come on, man. Big E, Big Dog. Big D, Big E. We can do this. Anyway, Breakout Superstar of the Year. Nominees are Jey Uso, Tiffany Stratton, Pretty Deadly, Dragon Lee, and L.A. Knight.
Shit.
Tiffany Stratton.
See, I was going to say Tiffany Stratton too because she wasn't. Jey Uso was established. It's been one of these decorated tag team. Pretty Deadly. Tag team that's been together for years. Dragon Lee, international superstar.
But you have to. But to be fair for Jay, this is a breakout singles star, breakout singles run.
And I would have said Tiffany Stratton, but L.A. Knight, this was his rookie year.
But Jay was already hot, whether he could help it or
Yeah.
not.
So was
He
LA
already
Knight.
hot coming off the tag team
For the last
so
year.
He had that heat.
Then I'm going to say Tiffany Stratton.
I gotta say Tiffany Stratton.
That's
I think
It's either that or Pretty Deadly for me. So
yeah.
Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton. Breakout
Sweet
superstar of
tea?
the year.
Actually, it happened to be
Tiffany.
our call-ups, if I remember correctly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yours to watch.
All right. Social Star of the Year. Which makes. Okay, we're just gonna do it because it's a thing. Liv Morgan, Logan
What?
Paul,
Wait, for what? Repeat this.
Social
Social Star.
Star of the Year. Social Star of the Year. SSOTY. All right. We have, like I said, Liv Morgan, Chelsea Green. Or, I'm sorry, Chelsea Green.
I love it when she does that.
I can do
What the fuck is a social
just
star?
thanks. Drew McIntyre.
Social media, maybe?
Yes. Logan Paul or Grayson Waller.
I don't pay attention to social media. Grayson Waller.
I mean, just on that alone, social media star
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller.
Logan Paul.
It could go either way, really.
I'm gonna say
It's got to be Logan Paul, right? He was a social media star before he got to WWE.
Oh my God.
Therefore, the
Moment of the year.
Adapted his platform, though, to cater to the WWE.
It's true.
okay. Oh my God, moment of the year.
Oh my God, moment of the year. Rey Mysterio punches Dominic.
No,
CM Punk returns at Survivor Series.
maybe.
Io Sky cashes in Money in the Bank.
No,
The Rock slaps Cody Rhodes.
maybe.
Damage Control turns on Bailey.
No,
No.
Cody Rhodes slaps The Rock.
no.
Excuse me, I just want y'all to know I voted in every one of these. You can vote on WWE.com and on the network.
I guess for me, it's CM Punk returning to Survivor Series. Hell froze over, right?
I also...
Nobody thought he'd ever walk back to the doors of the WWE.
I went to the CM Punk thing too because it was a big surprise.
It was a huge surprise.
I mean, we called it, but it was still a huge surprise.
I'm going to say, yeah, CM Punk walking back to
Anybody else?
the Holy
None of
Gates.
those were really oh my God moments.
yeah, it's.
Well, the CM Punk one, I can see why it was an oh my God.
Agree
moment.
Yeah,
with that. Out of the.
Also, Dominic punching Ray would be a small,
Ray punching Dominic.
or Ray punching Dominic would be a contender as much as Ray didn't put his hands on him until that one spot, and that crowd blew up.
Yeah.
But I gotta go CM Punk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet tea?
CM Punk returns to Survivor Series.
All right. Next.
Wolfie and Derek both agree CM Punk. Derek says Logan Paul. Wolfie says Grayson Waller. Derek and Wolfie both agreed with Tiffany Stratton as well.
All right. Next.
Next.
Match of the year.
Ooh, dilly.
Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley,
Hell no.
WrestleMania 39. Asuka, Bianca, and Charlotte from SummerSlam.
Also, hell no.
Gunther versus Chad Gable on Raw. Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn at the Elimination Chamber. And of course, my pick, you ready for this? Damian Priest versus Bad Bunny at Backlash. That was my pick.
Damian Priest.
They fucking killed it.
Great.
But Does it make... Well, I wonder if that makes it more impressive considering Bad Bunny's not a full-time superstar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, it gives Damian Priest his flowers because that was a really good match.
I wouldn't say Roman and Sammy was a match.
I thought Gunther and Chad Gable was
Gunther
really
and Chad
really
Gable
fucking good.
is up there.
I gotta go with Bad Bunny and Damian.
Yeah, I'll say Bad Bunny and Damian Priest.
That San Juan Street fight, you had Carlito come back.
Yeah, that's true.
You had Savio Vega. You had the fucking Puerto Rico crowd. It was
It was a
great.
pretty memorable match.
It was.
All right.
I still say we should have got Bad Bunny and Logan Paul for WrestleMania, but
NXT Superstar of the Year. Dragunov, Carmelo Hayes, Lyra Valkyria, I apologize, Tiffany Stratton, or Mr. Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker.
Breaker.
Had Trick Davis been on that list,
Trick Williams.
or Trick Williams, Trick Davis.
First
What
off,
is a name I haven't?
You have to pay Trick Davis 25 cents.
Yeah. Anyway, Trick Williams. Had he been on that list, I probably would have said him. But without him, Braun Breaker.
I like Dragunov better.
I do love me some Ilya.
I like Dragunov.
I
like that Braun Breaker stepped up.
Yeah, I actually voted Tiffany Stratton in that one as well.
Ooh. Wolfie says Priest and Bad Bunny as well. Derek says I'll go with Charlotte versus Rhea.
Wasn't a bad match when she almost broke her nose, though.
It wasn't
Doing that
memorable.
backflip.
I don't remember it.
All right, rivalry of the year. Seth and Drew, Bianca and Damage Control, Roman and Cody, R-Truth and the Judgment Day, or Dirty Dom and Rey Mysterio.
I think it's shitty that CM Punk and his tricep isn't on there.
What was that last one?
I think that falls in with Seth and Drew.
What was the last one?
R-Truth versus the Judgment Day and Rey and Dom.
Oh, those last two, I can't. Those two are tied.
Cody and Roman.
I gotta, in my heart of heart, just because of how well it's gone, I gotta go R-Truth and the Judgment Day.
That's fair.
R-Truth and
It's not a terrible. Yeah, it's not a terrible call.
Also, The Rock has been on more episodes of TV this year than Roman was all year last year.
Yep.
Already. I just thought I'd throw that out. No, that's a legitimate list.
Yeah, no, I saw that the other day.
From WrestleNomics.com. They have all of your wrestling shit on there, not a sponsor. So, everybody pick there. Faction of the year. Sausage.
Sausage.
Damage Control, The Bloodline, The Judgment Day, Alpha Academy, or Imperium.
Thank you!
Well, the Judgment Day sort of imploded this year, so or not the Judgment Day, the Bloodline sort of imploded this year. So I don't know if they qualify as best faction.
I myself would go Judgment Day.
I think Judgment Day has to be the
Only
right
reason
I want to
they have had a championship belt in Judgment Day since
all
last
times.
year's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
At least one.
I just like the people in.
Alpha Academy.
I wish they do more with them.
Me too.
But Judgment Day, two-time reigns as tag team champions.
Yeah.
Dominic held the NXT North American champion twice.
And
Rhea Ripley's been the world champion this entire time. Not to mention Damian Priest won Money in the Bank.
I would have argued Imperium if
The other two
the other
tag
two
titles.
won tag titles, but they haven't.
No.
It's just
And they're not intricate in
no.
Gunther's title matches either, because they never come to the ring with him while he defends. Never.
You remember?
He is the general.
Yeah, he's not really a bad guy. He's just the champion.
Remember the late 70s Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends cartoon? It's Gunther and his two pals.
Yep.
Like there's Imperium.
Yep.
When they were in NXT and there were four of them, there was Imperium. Now it's Gunther and friends.
It's Doctor Strange and those monk people.
It's like when they cut out the theme song in the 70s. And all the rest. Yeah, Gunther and friends.
All right. So next.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Gunther.
Oh, there's still more, by the way. Best entrance. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Bianca Belair, Seth Franklin Rollins, Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, The Rock, or Dominic from WrestleMania last year. I went Dominic because when he come out in the police car and shit, had the Rey Mysterio mask on, was cuffed and stuff, that was a badass entrance.
That was a badass entrance. Remind me, when he came out, did the fans all sing his entrance song as he came out? and the pyro erupted around him and the lights.
Well,
Did
no,
that
that's
happen?
because Dominic's
Did
theme
that happen?
song is in Spanish.
Did that happen last week on Monday Night Raw when Dominic came out?
I don't know. Did he have to pull a child from the entranceway to make himself relevant?
Did it happen the week before that? Were any of the pay-per-views before that?
Let me ask you a question.
Because you know how this makes me feel? You know what this makes me feel?
Let me ask you a
It makes
question.
me feel like I got adrenaline
Let me ask you a
in
question.
my soul.
Let me ask you a question. Who the fuck is Cody?
Okay, so I hate Cody, but I have to go with Cody because of when we were at No Gold and that song played, all 4 or 5 of us that were there out of nowhere just, oh, and then you got pissed about it. But you did it
In my
too.
soul, his fucking name is Cody Rhodes, and he's gonna win WrestleMania. Well, we know that. We know those aren't accurate lyrics.
So I have to go with Cody.
He's only won 2 matches at WrestleMania out of the 12 times he's been there. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Max?
I mean, I like Trick Williams, but he wasn't on
He wasn't on there.
Yeah.
Probably Dominic. Unless I don't really want to.
Brought it back,
I
motherfucker.
hate you. Alright, so everybody has voted?
Yes, Cody won.
No, he didn't.
Cody's a crybaby.
No, I'm a Cody
Derek
crybaby.
said
There's a
Cody, Wolfie
difference.
said Dominic.
Return of the year.
You're a Cody
Return of the
crybaby.
year.
Cody's like the crybaby.
Return of the year.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to explain my vote.
Okay.
CM Punk,
Okay.
obviously. The Rock, obviously. Randy Orton, obviously. Naomi, kind of surprisingly. Nia Jax, what the fuck is she doing on this list? Also, funniest part about this is that I voted for Nia Jax.
To be fair, she did just show up on a random Monday Night Raw with no pomp and circumstance.
Yeah.
There were no advertisements, there was no scuttlebutt, there were no rumors.
It's the
She
biggest
just,
return.
she just popped up and hurt somebody.
Like, hey y'all, my hole is fixed.
However,
Where's our Truth's return?
oh, that's
Not here.
unfair. Yeah, our truth should be on there.
So I'm going to say our truth.
I would say CM Punk, but the motherfucker got hurt the first time he wrestled.
I know,
I would say The Rock, but he hasn't wrestled yet. He just keeps showing up
For
on
the people
fucking
on the
promos.
list, I'd say Randy Orton.
Orton is the biggest
Then
one.
Orton, yeah.
It would be our Truth.
Yeah, Orton or our
Yeah. Orton
truth.
on that list, but our truth I think overall for sure.
Maximum?
What's this for?
Return of the year.
Oh, his is going to be Liv Morgan.
This is gonna be
You know, she's not on this list
You
either.
made his eyes
Kiss my ass.
Next, I have to say, I felt an exceeding amount of lack of love for Randy Orton from you lately.
Because Liv's back.
You used to fly the Randy Orton flag all the time. What happened,
He
man?
has to
I got a new
transfer.
sweatshirt.
I bought him and made him a new
He
hoodie.
had to transfer half of the love he had for Randy Orton for the return of Liv Morgan and all the hate that he.
I fucking hate you.
See, you just admitted he loved her. What can I do?
Go to the next one.
Randy Orton, I'm obviously right.
Orton, yeah, for sure.
All right, we're still going here.
No good.
Female superstar of the year:
Rhea.
Becky Lynch, Io Sky, Bayley, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea.
100%.
Not even a fucking argument.
If Rhea
Becky
hadn't
Lynch.
made the list for whatever reason,
Our
it
truth
would
is
have been Bayley.
100% Becky Lynch.
Oh, you're out of your fucking mind.
Won the NXT Championship. Defended the NXT Champ. I'm kidding. I went with Rhea Ripley. I'm fucking stupid. Who can vote against a stink face that awesome?
That was beautiful.
Sometimes I worry a lot.
Nia Jax got to have that. That's pretty fucked up.
Should have been me.
Should have been me.
Alright, male superstar of the year, because we have to differentiate. Alright, male superstar of the year is the last award here. We have Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
Armbar him.
Roman Reigns. Seth Franklin Rollins. Gunther. Logan Paul.
Ooh,
Gunther.
shit.
I'm going Gunther.
Shit.
Gunther.
If the same reasoning applies with Rhea Ripley and having the title all year,
Gunther.
it replaces with Gunther as well.
I'm just going to say all his matches have been awesome. All of Rhea's have been awesome.
Yep.
So.
But I can say this about Cody too. Cody's won every
Not all of his
match.
have been awesome though.
Since that's
But
true.
he's a crybaby. Even when he wins, he's a
Yeah,
crybaby.
Gunther.
Gunther, yeah.
Yeah, Gunther for sure. Okay, that's the end of the Slammies. Also, that we should mention what the actual fucking slide says. Again, Kathy Kelly and Big E will be hosting. Day of Stand and Deliver, so day of night 1.
Do you have pictures for the
One slide for each of them. Go ahead and hit us with the next one. Alright, this is next week's setup for SmackDown. I was asked to give a general rundown of SmackDown, so next show we start, we're going to be doing a little more in-depth on what takes place on TV.
Yeah.
Randy Orton and Kevin Owens will take on Pretty Deadly.
Yep.
Bianca Belair will take on Dakota Kai in her first wrestling match since coming back and turning on Bayley.
That'll be a damn good match if they do it right.
And the 2 final teams for WrestleMania's ladder match will be determined as the Street Profits wrestle A-Town Down Under, which is Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. On the other side of that is Legion O Fantasma, or however you
The
say it.
Lucha Suits.
Yeah, against the New Catch Republic, which is Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne.
Street Profits and the New Catch Republic.
I'm going with the Down Under and the New Catch Republic.
See, I think it's going to end up being Austin Theory and Grayson Waller.
Well, here's the deal. I think that 2 teams are pulling down 2 separate belts.
Yeah,
I think that's how they're going to split the
but I'm
belts.
still saying it's going to be Street Profits.
Well, I'll make my prediction for that when we get into our points.
Yeah.
But all right, hit us with the next one. Maybe a good week of SmackDown next week. This is Logan Paul. Logan Paul announced that he is retired from boxing. I retired from boxing. I am all in with wrestling. I'm better at it than I am at boxing. At least he's honest.
Can't argue with, man.
Unlike his brother, who's going to get his face beat in.
He does have really good talent.
Mike Tyson will
I
put him
just
down.
like
He
his
told him so.
personality.
That's my
And,
problem.
you know,
I
that's-
wanted him to flop so bad.
That's a consensus a lot of people have. It's not so much that they don't like his in-ring work; they just don't like him.
You can tell he's also put in the work from when you first saw him to
Yeah.
now.
He's but number 2 still get better.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
give it 2 or 3 years, you'll be talking about Logan Paul being a genuine contender for the world title.
Yeah.
And
He is right now for the world title.
oh yeah, agreed.
He could beat Seth Rollins. He's done it before.
It's true.
All right, hit us with the next one. There is a return rumor of Kane showing up at WrestleMania 40. If that's the case, I'm going to say that he's going to be part of the Bloodline Cody Rhodes Screamish, where Cody will have a bunch of legends come out to help him fend off the Bloodline. That's what I see taking.
Also, and more importantly, fuck Glenn Jacobs.
Yeah, and anti-masker whose entire life wore a mask. Makes no sense to me. I did not put this in the run-up, but I would like to, I, as well as the rest of the PWT crew, would like to officially congratulate Becky Lynch on becoming an official American citizen.
Yeah.
This past week, she is now officially a U.S. citizen,
Yeah, that
and
was on the news
congratulations to
yesterday.
you. Also visited the White House
Yeah.
and left a copy of her book in the Presidential Library.
I would also like to challenge anybody who says it's not impressive. If you're an American, take the citizenship test. Go ahead.
Yeah, good
I
luck.
wouldn't be able to pass it.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, good luck.
Hey, the camera's over here.
All right, hit us with the next one. Oh yeah, this is your. I found this band here. Let me show you what it says here. They can see it better than we can, but that says World BJ Champion across the side of it. I didn't know that they made a band in your mom's honor. Hey, easy. That's abuse. Just so you know. Yeah, that's
Go to the next slide.
World BJ Champion. What you saying? Oh yeah. So I quit. He wins. I'm going home. That's a nice gray singlet. All right. With that is the end of my stuff, which means it's that time.
Nope. You gotta take pics.
Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot. Well, it's that time.
You almost blew the entire fucking episode, Rick.
Next, yeah, here we go. All right.
All right, kids.
Go ahead and go to our slides. I got 2 more on the end there. Oh, well, they're backwards, but that's okay. This is WrestleMania weekend, so we're going to start with NXT, though, first, so if you want to go one more forward, maybe.
Now, just to recap, what we do throughout the regular season does not stand to WrestleMania.
No.
Luke being the Season 4 champion does not reflect our picks for WrestleMania weekend, just like starting Season 5. The picks made at WrestleMania have no bearing on the new season. So,
That was instituted last year at WrestleMania.
yeah. So here we go, kids. Time to take picks Time to talk about WrestleMania
Time to
weekend.
figure out punishments here soon.
That's right, starting with NXT Stand and Deliver.
Now, before you get into that, also, these are only the picks we have. These are the only the matches that we have announced as we go through the next 2 weeks because we will be off for 2 weeks. If matches are changed or put together, we will make
We will
picks
post
on
them via our social
Facebook.
media.
Be sure to look for updates on that as well. All right, Caleb, without any further ado,
All right.
we're going to pick these. We'll get Sweet Tea and PWT correspondent Rachel. We'll get their picks. I'll get Special K's.
We've already got Big Bad John's pre-recorded.
Already got his pre-recorded, just like last week's friends.
So in
All
no,
right. Oh, wait a minute. We're talking about Stand and Deliver? Oh.
in no particular order, for NXT Stand and Deliver, Lyra Valkyria will defend the NXT Women's title against Roxy. Sweet Tea. Lyra or Roxy?
Lyra.
PWT correspondent Rachel?
You said W weird.
How many of the daddy's juices have you had?
Enough. Max.
I also just said daddy juices and had it struck up from the record.
I'm gonna go with Roxanne Perez.
He's just going.
Wolfie said
He's just
Roxanne
going
Perez
for
as well.
points.
All right. Luke.
Fucking Lyra, dude. Roxy is not a contender. I'm sorry. You cannot make me believe in her.
I'm going.
I don't, and that's why I went with her. I think they're gonna throw a curveball.
Going with Lyra as well. All right, and perhaps the most awaited grudge match in
But I also
NXT.
have a week to change my.
That's true.
Yes. 2
We
weeks.
have Trick Williams
Uh-huh.
against Carmelo Hayes.
Okay. All right.
Luke.
You want me to go first? As much as I want to say Carmelo, because I think it would be great to have him actually beat Trick cheaply, and this not be the end of it, I gotta say Trick because I think Carmelo's
Trick's
going to
too hot.
SmackDown. Well, and I think Carmelo's going to SmackDown.
Wolfie says Roxanne. Derek says Lyra retains. Okay, Max.
Trick.
Trick. Sweet Tea.
Trick.
PWT correspondent Rachel.
I'm going with Carmelo.
I am going with Trick Williams. All right, so we do not have the opponent that will face the Wolf Dogs determined yet. That will either end up being, what did we say, the OC or...
The OC or their opponents in the final of the tournament to win a shot. But if Wolf Dogs lose Tuesday night to Otis and Tazawa, they will be added as a triple threat.
Yeah.
So we just are going to go with, do we think the War Dogs
Thank you!
are going to win? Wolf Dogs,
I love
rather.
that.
Or if they're not.
Yeah. So, I will go first. I'm going to go with the Wolf Dogs. PWT correspondent Rachel.
Wolf Dogs.
Sweet Tea.
Wolf Dogs.
Max.
Go with the Wolf Dogs.
And Luke.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna change that later.
Wolf Dogs.
Okay. Also, just to recap here, Big Bad John chose Lyra, Big Bad John chose Trick, and Big Bad John chose the winners of the match.
It might not be a bad idea, but we'll see.
All right, and for the NXT World's Heavyweight Championship, Ilya Dragunov defends against Tony D.
It's the fucking dawn of NXT, baby. Tony D'Angelo. Say it right.
Well, who are you picking?
Tony D.
Really?
Here's the deal. We need somebody to wrestle Gunther. Ely has been champion long enough.
That's fair.
Call him up.
Yep.
That night after Mania,
Night
he
after
no longer
Mania.
has the belt.
That's true.
You get the new dawn of NXT era where they have to fight the family.
Yeah.
They become the bloodline of NXT. Ely goes on to fight Gunther.
It's a really fucking smart way to book it.
Yep. Will they? Probably not.
Well, I don't know. Triple H being in charge.
Maybe.
Max.
They're gone.
Sweet Tea.
I assumed it was a rhetorical question.
Big D.
PWT correspondent Rachel.
Dragunov.
Well, somebody's got to be
Is
wrong.
this where you'd like to use your non-existent save?
Man, this is tough. No, because everything you just said makes perfect sense.
It does, doesn't
That's
it?
whack.
Well, and I watch NXT every week.
I don't.
I'm not Ilya, but I think he needs to go up.
And if Gunther wins at WrestleMania,
You're going for the point rather than who you think's going to win.
Yeah,
That's
you know
the way
what?
you have to do it.
fuck it, I'm going with Ilya just because he's my boy.
I mean, you have to go for the point.
At this point, if Tony D'Angelo doesn't win and doesn't establish himself as the Don, the whole thing's going to fall apart.
Yeah, that's fair.
And there's another match on the next.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually going to work it
Where'd you go
backwards.
with that?
I went with Ilya.
Alright, good pick there.
Oh man! Remember when we used to have new studio producer Mighty Max Fury on this show?
Whatever happened?
Who?
You remember? Then he fell into that vat of ice cream and froze.
Remember, you
I
remember.
thought it was that bat from Roger Rabbit.
First off,
Oh, yeah.
first off, if he fell forward, he would still be alive today.
All right, so now we get into WrestleMania. Now these cards are not divided by night 1 and night 2.
No.
I
So
go to this slide, right?
Yep.
so I'm just going to name out the matches, and that's going to be the picks for WrestleMania weekend.
Now, like I said, again, if any other matches or any other stipulations gets added to where we want to change, we will put it on Facebook and we will let you know that matches have been
And we
changed.
have up until WrestleMania starts to make any changes.
Now, you can leave until Saturday.
Until stand and deliver.
Yeah,
and
stand
then,
and
yeah,
deliver.
so okay.
So here's the deal. I'm going to make this abundantly clear now. If you don't have changes made by the Hall of Fame, no changes will be allowed on either night.
I think that's fair.
We can't see WrestleMania Night
Right enough.
1. Yeah, we can't see WrestleMania Night 1 and then be able to change our picks. for
Oh
WrestleMania
no,
Night
that can't happen anyway.
Yeah, so we will
So by
just
the
call
Hall of
it
Fame.
by the end of SmackDown on the Friday night before the Hall of Fame.
All right, sounds good. All right, so
Give Johnny one for the minute. All right.
working from the U.S. title triple threat match. Logan
I love how you
Paul.
didn't say the bottom because every one of these matches is great.
Any one of these matches could main event WrestleMania. That'd be okay.
Yep.
Logan Paul defends the United States Championship against the Viper, Randall Keith Orton, and Kevin Owens.
He a bad mother shit you.
Max, who's going to take the U.S. title home WrestleMania weekend?
I would like to see Paul lose it, but
Here
at
comes
least
the-
for the moment, I got to go with that dickhead.
I agree.
Like
went
Logan
Against
Paul.
Randy Orton?
I don't think it's time for
It's gonna be
him to drop it.
fucking Logan Paul.
They're not.
He's not gonna drop it yet.
That shocks the shit out of
I'm
me.
going for the point.
The championship doesn't make the man.
I love it.
Never mind. Never mind. Good call.
All right, Max, you're going Logan Paul. Right?
Yep.
For now, at
For
least.
now, Sweet T, Logan
He's
Paul,
brave today.
PWTR,
Stupid Logan Paul.
Luke.
Am I willing to eat a point or not? That's where we're going.
That's kind of where I'm at, man. I'm on that one with like two big matches that could fuck up my whole
God damn it, Logan Paul. I'm not happy about it. But he has to beat these guys to validate him being United States champion. Just to win this match.
Yeah,
This is a must win.
and also,
Derek says Logan Paul. Wolfie also says Logan Paul.
damn it, well, I'm
Big
gonna
John
vote this
went
way.
with Kevin Owens.
Okay. Yes, you did. And I'm going with Logan Paul as well. I was going to go with Kevin Owens, but that's
Who
going to
went
change.
Kevin Owens, Johnny?
Big Bad John.
Big Bad
Lone
John.
Wolf.
Only baloney there.
He's the lone wolf dog.
There's never a lone wolf dog.
That's right. Sweet T, Jimmy or Jay?
Yeet or no yeet?
Yeet.
Main event Jey Uso. Yeah, I had to say the full thing to remember which
I
one
didn't
was
go
which.
for point on that one.
PWT Rachel.
Jimmy.
Ooh. Luke.
Jimmy. Let me ask you a question. Is that in your thing about the brothers? Is that in your rundown, or can I get into that right now? About the 3 matches of brothers and that. That's in your rundown, right?
Oh, how the baby faces never won?
I don't think.
with the Undertaker and Kane, or were we just going to work that in here?
Oh, no, I have that.
Leave that to be, then don't worry about it.
The picture you asked me for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the deal. Matt Hardy won, Owen Hart won.
That's fair.
I'm going Jimmy. Jimmy needs to win more than Jay does. Because here's the deal. Jay has already won a championship outside of the Usos.
It's true.
He's in Intercontinental title contendency. What does Jimmy have? He needs to win.
A GED to give him hell attitude?
Well, and a DUI. But he needs to win. He needs to win. He really does.
Yeah.
He's the only one to gain something from winning, if you ask me. Jimmy
However,
is.
I'm saying Jay Uso, and that comes down to Max.
You said you're going with who?
I'm going with Jay.
Jay. I think I as well am going to go with Jimmy.
Okay.
Wolfie, Jay, Derek also Jay.
Yeet.
But we'll see.
All right. PWT Rachel, LA Knight? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or AJ Styles?
LA Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke?
Go to someone else. Go to someone else.
All right, I'm going to go with LA Knight. Max?
Now I'm playing for points.
AJ Styles.
Okay. Sweet Tea?
What'd you say, Luke?
He hasn't got.
I haven't yet. Wolfie for LA Knight. Yeah.
I want to say LA Knight, but I think AJ Styles.
Okay. Go what you got. Luke?
Mr. LA Knight.
Tag team ladder match. 4 established teams currently are Awesome Truth, The New Day, The Judgment Day, DIY, and 2 more, which we are speculating are going to be the Street Profits and Mustache Mountain.
Or the fact that it could also be Austin Theory
Yeah.
and...
So we will go with the 4 that we have, or one of those teams. Pick whichever. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Here's the deal. I'll go ahead and start.
Okay.
I believe that there'll be 2 winners.
Yeah.
So can I bid something on that?
I mean, we could just run it as though you get two picks. If you want one team to win, you get both picks on one team.
No, I tell you what. No, I'm just gonna. If one of our teams win and 2 people pull down titles, that's still a point, correct?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going the Awesome Truth.
Okay. Max?
Did you know there's only one thing that he fears about ladder matches?
Spiders.
Spiders.
Dude, spiders on ladders, that's some scary shit,
Yeah.
man.
Well, and black people can't swim, so.
No, I'm as well.
Mexicans like spicy food.
Sorry, Derek.
Ain't that right, Caleb?
That's right.
Yes, I'm as well.
Okay. Sweet Tea?
Awesome Truth.
PWT Rachel?
Awesome Truth.
If there was another set and we knew that for a fact 2 were going to win,
I would say the Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
no, I would say that it would have to be a SmackDown team because Raw team would be the Awesome Truth.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would say Grayson
Street
Waller
Profits,
and
maybe?
Grayson Waller and his friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm also
'Cause
gonna
they're
say-
heels.
I'm also going to say the Awesome Truth. Is
No offense taken. Derek is all in with AJ. Wolfie is in with Awesome Truth as well.
All right.
We got next.
Gunther versus Sammy for the Intercontinental Championship. PWT correspondent Rachel.
Gunther.
Sweet Tea.
Gunther.
Max.
Gunther.
Luke.
Dareen General. Gunther.
Unanimous across the board. We've all selected Gunther because I went Gunther.
If Sammy wins, I'm going to be so upset.
Sam, it's a point. It's a point you could have used.
It's a
not
point I'll
picking
eat.
Jimmy, yeah.
It's a point I'll fucking eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the women's whatever
All right, now we're
title.
getting into it. That's the world.
Okay. The blue one.
The red one.
The red one. Rhea Ripley or Becky Lynch.
Technically, it's the white and the gold one.
Sweet Tea. Rhea Ripley or Becky Lynch.
Retain.
Rhea Ripley. PWT correspondent Rachel.
Me.
I'm also saying Rhea. Max.
Yeah.
Ripley.
Yeah.
Luke.
That ass though.
Ripley.
That ass though.
Should have been me.
Ah, Nia Jax, I hate you even more now.
For the blue one.
I hope you sneeze and your hair falls out.
Io Sky or Bailey. I am saying Bailey. Luke. Max is also saying Bailey.
Yep.
I agree.
Bailey.
Okay. TNR. Luke, you're the last man standing.
You hasn't done shit.
1, 2.
Bailey.
I thought we were actually saying
Good man.
They say Triple H has given up faith in EO.
She hasn't done anything.
Uh,
She's not.
She
caring
lost her
about
fire. She had.
Wolfie went Rhea and Bailey,
Yep.
and Derek went Bailey
And Wolfie.
Rhea.
and
Rhea.
and he also went Gunther to retain.
Correct. All right. The main event of night 2 or night 1.
Night one.
We have Roman and The Rock taking on Cody and Seth. If Cody and Seth win, Bloodline is banned from ringside.
Banned.
If Rock and Roman win, match will be contested under Bloodline rules. Sweet Tea. Huh?
Rock and what's his face?
Rock and Roman.
I always forget his name
R.
because I don't really care for him.
Cody and Seth.
Max.
I am going with the Bloodline on that one.
Luke. I too am going with the Bloodline because if you can't have Bloodline rules, there's not going to be a giant schmoz, and you don't get your fucking payoff.
Correct. Hold on. I thought somebody put something else in there. Go ahead.
Seth Franklin Rollins defends the Raw World title against Drew McIntosh.
Wolfie went Bloodline.
Bloodline, of course. Against Drew McIntyre. Big Bad John said Drew. He also said The Rock. He also said Rhea. He also said Gunther. He also said the Judgment Day. He also said LA Knight, Jey Uso, and Kevin Owens. The only one to pick Kevin Owens.
Here's, man. I believe that...
love.
I hate you. I believe Seth loses. I believe Drew, wait a minute. I believe Drew loses. Seth wins. Drew beats him down after the bell. Damian Priest comes in, cashes in Money in the Bank.
Okay, but to
For
establish
purposes-
the winner of this match.
Seth Rollins.
Okay. Max.
Drew snaps.
Yep.
And it's just the way I see that taking place.
Sweet Tea.
Seth.
Rachel.
Seth.
Fine. I say Seth, but I don't fucking like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't believe either one of them
I'm a
will be
realist.
champions by the end of Mania, so it doesn't really matter.
And the greatest main event in WrestleMania history. I said it, motherfucker.
Well, one more time? Say it
It's
one more
the
time.
greatest main event in WrestleMania history.
Didn't you say that last year?
I did.
To be honest with you, it was real big. A real big shot to his ego.
We have the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, taking on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, for the SmackDown Universal Championship.
Yeah. Why do you always still say SmackDown?
Because it's the fucking SmackDown title, goddamn.
WWE Championship.
Whatever it is. Alright, Cody and Roman. Who we got, folks?
What we got?
Cody.
I don't like it.
It's gonna be a replay of last year.
Are you going Roman, motherfucker?
I don't know yet. I haven't. It isn't my turn yet.
Well, Luke.
Max gotta go. Drew McIntyre and Roman for Wolfie. Drew and Drew for new champ for Jarrett.
I think my chair's isolated folding. Max?
Happens. When did I get taller than you?
Going with Roman. Luke.
Am I the last one to pick?
Nope.
Who you going?
I'm the last one
I
to pick.
may may change that because I do kind of think that Cody's gonna might win, but he won't leave with the belt.
So you think that's when the cash in?
No, I just don't think it'll be a clean victory or something, disqualification, something along.
Well, if it's bloodline rules, there is no DQ.
That's right.
That is right. Yeah.
Roman
Well,
Cody.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I think he's going with Cody.
Who the fuck is Cody Rhodes?
Of course you would.
Sorry, bro. Life isn't fair. Hashtag and still.
Well, that's okay because I am also going Roman Reigns. No, I'm not. Of course I am going with my main man, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And that, ladies and gentlemen,
The American
concludes
Crybaby.
all of our selections for WrestleMania weekend. So, if there are any changes, we will update them via the social
There it
medias.
goes, Cody.
Of course he does. He's a
American
smart man, that
Crybaby,
guy.
Cody Rhodes. That's
Justin also
good. I like it.
said Roman.
Well, no accounting for taste, Wolfie.
Well, I mean, we'll
It's
see who's
Justin
crying
Savage,
again this year.
not
Oh,
Wolf.
Savage.
It's in the Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see
Gotcha.
it.
All right, so with that being said, kids, it is that time.
No, I believe we have one more picture.
I don't know.
Oh, have we?
I don't know.
Yes, we do.
Oh, hey, cool.
Shilvis, you are a better reader than me, sir, and you sound better doing it.
All right, NGW, New Genesis Wrestling, Saturday, April 20th, 2024, from the Lou Civic Center in Mascoutah, Illinois, 234 North Market Street. Tickets are $10 for adults, $12 at the door, $10 advance, $12 at the door, and $5 for kids. Doors open at 6 p.m., bell time at 7 p.m. www.ticketleap.events/tickets/ngwnow/battlelines2024. You can also find them at New Genesis Wrestling at Facebook and YouTube. And here we have a quick rundown of the NGW card.
Hold on, before you do that. Justin Savage says, nah, the rubber chicken from last year will win.
Hey, get out of here. For the NGW Championship, Ace Hawkins will take on Chris Cade with guest referee, The Freak, PBF. The NGW Tag Team Championships, The Fam versus
Fam.
the Executive Order. Shaft, damn right,
Hey,
versus
shut your mouth.
Playboy Double H. Ari Alexander will take on Matty Monarch. And for the Chaotic Championship, Sid Holland takes on Dirk Kolthar. Dirk Kolthar, I don't fucking know.
That's what it said.
Yeah. NGW Lightning Division Championship, Akbar will take on El Magnifico, and the Open Challenge with the Prodigal Son, Jake Prater. All that and more coming to you live from NGW. That again is Saturday, April 20th, 2024. Be sure to get
420,
your tickets.
indulge, and then go watch some wrestling.
That's right.
And do it quick because tickets are selling out fast.
Take it, sell it out quick, folks.
Selling them quick. All right. Is it that time now?
It is now officially that time.
All right. It's time for birthdays.
Bullshit.
Max, take it away.
There's
All right.
my birthdays.
We got
He fixed it.
we got some fun,
That's the
fun
wrong
birthdays here. We're gonna have our countdown, and then of course we're gonna have some educational stuff. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun stuff, bullshit. Make sure y'all stick around. And let's get into it with.
Hit us with
our
the next one. Record-breaking countdown. I'm letting, what was it? Tech Master T?
Tech Master T.
It's almost
I
like
was just going
Grandmaster
with-
B.
I was just going with Sweet Tea Tech Master.
Tech Master T.
Tech-
I like
Tech-
Tech
Tech
Master T.
Master T.
It's pretty
Just
cool.
whatever.
Pretty cool.
Tech Master T.
How many days are we at for Mr. Roman Reigns, Max?
1,302 days. Acknowledge your tribal chief.
I don't wanna.
That puts him
Really,
under
really close to
200
Hogan.
days.
Less than 200 days.
Yeah.
To beat Hulk Hogan and be the number 3 longest reigning WWE champion in the history of professional wrestling.
Are you really gonna use get your calculator for that, Caleb?
No.
What are you doing? Put your phone down.
No.
Hit us with the
All
next
right. Tech Master T.
one. Hit us with the next one, babe.
I don't want to. I hit the wrong button.
That is
Good.
the Ring General. Where are we sitting with that?
Continuing his reign at 653 days You think Goldberg's gonna call him out?
Oh, I wish he would.
I wish he would.
I wish the fuck.
I wish
he'd fuck around and find out what Cook.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hit us with the next one.
Seth
Mr.
Franklin
Seth
Rollins.
Franklin Roosevelt Rollins.
Hey T. Hey T.
Right?
Hey T. Hit us with the next one, please. Seth Franklin Rollins. How many days? Okay, hold on. 1,002 days for Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 1,000.
What is Seth's day at? Come on, Tanner, you can do it. I have faith in you.
I'm thinking.
302.
No, more than that now, right?
I can't tell you if you're trying to guess.
311.
302.
It's 1,000 days off.
I don't know. 302.
Oh shit, yeah, we covered this already. I'm sorry, I've got a thing I've got a lance on my hand and I'm trying to fuck with this needle.
Gotcha.
Just
Hit us
Take
with
it
the next
upside
one.
down.
Yeah. There you go.
I guess it doesn't want to come out for you.
Oh, I don't want to come out of there.
Anyway,
All right, hit us with the next one. That is Mrs. Rhea Ripley.
Mommy.
At 357 days, you want to go ahead and
357 days.
go to the next one too.
All right, go to our next
One
one.
more time. There you go.
All right, where are we sitting with this?
She said still in third place, fourth place.
Yeah.
Third place of the modern era.
Yeah.
Correct.
Fourth place of the modern era.
At 357. What is the closest to her from here?
380. That'll be Bailey's.
So she's
SmackDown run.
23 days away from breaking,
Yeah.
or from tying
Yeah.
Bailey. That's
Yeah, that
impressive.
was Bailey's SmackDown reign.
And that'll put her, what, behind Bianca, right?
No, after that,
Becky. I
it's
see it
Becky
there, yeah.
Lynch's Raw run of 398 days, and then Bianca Belair with her Raw run of 420 days.
Gotcha.
All right, hit us with the next one. Oh, there it is.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That birthday.
Birthmas.
Birthmas.
Caleb,
Damn near killed him.
Yes,
can
sir.
you read that for me, please?
No, because it's spelled incorrectly.
You knew he wouldn't read it. All right, let's get
Go
it
ahead.
started.
All right, let's get into the birthdays. We got a bunch of them.
All right. This is Miss Dana Brooke, otherwise known as Ash by Elegance.
Yeah, she currently works for TNA.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that is Lana.
Oh, she currently works for
She
AEW.
looks a lot like what what's her face is
Yeah.
dressing like now.
And getting a divorce from Rusev, which is
I've
such a
been
shame.
separated from Rusev for 9 months.
That's a
17
shame.
months.
Yeah.
Sorry. Which means there's still a chance.
Not an illustrious in-ring career, but was Rusev's manager for a long time.
Also, a movie star.
movie star, managed Bobby Lashley. Thank you.
Also did
Um,
some other stuff on
Yeah,
film.
a couple things.
CJ Perry. Just type in CJ Perry. It'll take you where you want to go.
She in her 40s yet?
Ooh, I don't know, dude. 38.
Damn it, that's what I was gonna fucking say. 35. Maybe I'll look out. She'll be a little younger.
38 and 35. Before I answer that, before I forget, later on April 8th is Wolfie's birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Yes,
Wolfie.
happy early birthday,
I wanna make sure we
Wolfie!
get a shout out to Wolfie before I forget. He just let me know like 45 minutes ago,
Oh, Wolfie.
so I didn't get a chance to get a picture in.
That's fine. We will do something special for you when we come
Okay.
back.
We didn't
They're
realize
gonna
that this was going to be our last show
Shake
before
their titties
all
at you.
that. So we'll see.
Yep. Yeah.
Anyway,
I
Luke,
missed it.
you win.
Yeah. God damn it.
Lana is 39 today.
39. So not quite 40. You were right.
Yeah.
Point, Luke.
All right.
It
This
was
is the
just
next
for
one.
Wolfie.
All right.
This is the Pope, D'Angelo Gennaro.
CM Punk's on-record least favorite wrestler.
Why don't you go into the Pope and his? I know he was a big favorite of yours.
Actually, he was when he was Elijah Burke when he first came on the scene.
He was good.
I was a big
too.
fan, yeah, but I loved Pope D'Angelo De Niro. Wrestled in TNA under that gimmick. Also, was almost a member of the Spirit Squad.
Yeah.
But fortunately, told whoever was running OVW at the time, I don't think it
If
was
he's
Cornette.
Pope, where's his hat?
No, it was Laurinaitis who pulled them up and said to
Valid question.
in no uncertain terms, is he gonna fucking do that with all them white boys?
Yeah.
Got a lot more success in TNA, one would say, than he did in the WWE.
Well, he was in ECW for a short.
He was in the WWE, ECW with the New Breed, along with Marcus Corbin, Kevin Thorne. and-
Sylvester Turkey, he come in with as his manager.
yeah.
He's up there. He's not
Elijah
as
Burke.
old
No,
as you
he's
think.
yeah, he's young.
But he's
Or old,
older.
rather.
Yeah.
How old is Punk's? What, 41?
Something like that.
2? I'm gonna say 44 for Pope.
45.
Oh, 46 today.
46. Wow, good call.
Thank you.
Former NWA TV champ.
Hit us with the
that's
next one.
correct.
Several today.
Jack Flagger.
Jack Flagger.
He's also, what's his name on fucking AEW now?
Jack Hager.
Jake Hager. Jake Hager, former WWE World Champion. Not making that up.
Nope.
Was
He
the
cashed
World
in on
Champion.
Edge.
Yep, cashed in on Edge. Royal Rumble winner? No.
No.
Never won the Royal Rumble.
Money
Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank, that's what it was.
Also
In that picture, he
was
looks
fired
like
for
a
weed.
young Edge.
No. Undefeated
Yeah.
MMA fighter.
Yeah. Was a Sooner.
Yeah. Boomer Sooner.
What do they call that? NCAA Division I champion.
Uh-huh.
For the,
Has a tremendous, athletic background.
just not a base for sports.
Yeah.
Or
a speaking
vocal
voice.
pattern
Yeah.
for sports.
He's now currently, he's been in a group with Jericho since AEW started.
No.
Hasn't held any major championship there, though.
That's because he still does Bellator and shit on the side. They can't afford him to get hurt.
Jake Hager, man,
46.
40. I think he's a little younger than that.
Oh, 42.
I'll take it.
Good point grab there, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, here's with the next one. The greatest gimmick in professional wrestling history.
Is the one that Sting did right before this. No, ladies and gentlemen, that is none other than Mark Calloway, a.k.a. The Undertaker.
If we have to explain to you who the Undertaker
Then
is,
you're watching the wrong show.
why are you watching this show?
Historic and story.
Give mom and dad back their cell phone
Yeah, go back to the basement.
and go back and play with your wrestlers.
Yes, pack your shit and leave. No, man, yeah. Come on, the greatest in-ring performer, arguably of all time.
How old is he though?
You tell me.
I don't think he's quite 60 yet. I think he's in the late 50s, but I don't think he's quite 60. But I could be wrong.
61.
I'm gonna say 55.
I'm going to say 59.
Oh,
Today.
I'll take it.
Ooh, he's
Happy
close.
birthday.
He's
Shut up.
close.
Stop saying those words to me.
He's so
Stop
close.
being
To,
hurtful.
he's so close to
But
60.
married
wanna hurt
Michelle
my
McCool,
feelings.
So close to
you
60.
know what?
Yeah, that gives him 20 more years.
Yeah.
That is the fallen angel, Mr. Christopher Daniels.
That's right. Started in Canada in the actually started in the late 1990s, or early 1990s rather. Joined Ring of Honor in 2003. Started working tandem shows with TNA. Ended up signing exclusively when TNA asked Samoa Joe, CM Punk, AJ Styles, and Christopher Daniels if they would all commit. CM Punk was the only one who said no. Christopher Daniels goes on to be multiple-time X Division champion, multiple-time tag team champion.
At one point was supposed to be the higher power
Yeah.
instead of Vince McMahon during the Attitude Era.
Yep, that was a genuine thing. They actually considered bringing him in several times.
Well, he
for
wrestled
several
on
different
Velocity
positions,
a couple different times.
Just never quite worked out for Chris.
He's old.
Older than a lot of people give him credit for.
He
number
made
one.
they made a whole thing about it on
Yeah.
being the elite
And
for
also
the longest time.
has been so influential in AEW's production and training stuff.
Didn't you say him as Curry Man just wrestled this past
Yeah, him and Shark Boy just had a match like this either this past weekend or the weekend before as Shark Boy and Curry Man. So that's pretty cool.
55.
50.
No, 54.
Oh!
Today.
So close.
I think we got like three or
I would like
four
to point
more
out that
today.
54-year-old man is still cutting great wrestling matches. He is with the next one. That is Mr.
Barry
Barry Horowitz, the greatest journeyman wrestler in professional wrestling ever.
The day off.
The day off.
The day off. If you were wrestling Barry Horowitz, you had the night off.
Yeah, because he was so smooth.
Because he was so smooth and so good.
Patted his own back, beat Skip, Chris Candido, who we talked about last week,
and
his first pay-per-view match, and probably one of his only wins ever in his career.
Would also make him, he's an agent for the WWE, is he not?
He was at one point.
Yeah. Man, does that make him like one of the last active territory?
Journeyman.
Yeah, because Terry Funk's gone now.
He's not
But he still does
somebody who
appearances and
wrestles
shit.
all the time. Yeah, he just does the indies and shit. Barry Horowitz has got to be in the 70s, 71. Because he was old when I was a kid. 71.
$65.
Good call. How about 65 today? Makes it 42. Caleb's.
He gets Barry Horowitz. I get Mantar. Stop it! Ipico Cologne, one half of the El Matadors.
One half of the Colons.
It was former one half of the tag team championships, along with
A part of the great Colon family.
what is his partner's name?
Primo.
Primo. Thank you. They were the what did they call themselves with the bull?
Los Matadors.
Los Matadors. That's it. Also known as one of the youngest of the greatest, one of the greatest wrestling families of all time.
The Colons.
The Colons. Epic Colon, by the way.
Yeah. Epic. Big epic Colon.
Big Epic
Big Dick
Colon.
Colon.
Just slick.
No, that's Epico Cologne.
Think when they have family meetings, it's
Former
called
tag team champion.
colonoscopy?
Is he old enough for one of those?
Damn, I didn't even think it that funny.
Is he old enough for one of those?
I can't tell you that.
42.
32.
How about 42 years old
Nice.
today?
I know my
Good job,
colons.
Luke.
It'd be a lot funnier if half these people knew why we were laughing so hard based on our conversation earlier.
Last birthday today, finally.
Formerly Lacey Evans. I don't know what her real name is.
No one cares.
Lacey something or other. She's
Hey.
on OnlyFans now.
She is. Also, real life Marine Corps SWAT team member for 6 years, part of the SRT.
She was a SEAL.
No, she was a Marine Corps SWAT.
I'm pretty sure she's always been a human.
Mac, you are on it today, and I love that for
Yeah,
you.
my last fucking nerve. No. I'm kidding. No, yeah, so
She's young.
was she SmackDown Women's Champion once?
No.
Are you sure?
Yep. Becky Lynch was the champion.
I could have sworn I remember her being SmackDown Women's
don't
Champion.
remember.
Nope.
Doesn't really matter. She hasn't done anything with wrestling since she left.
Nope.
38.
39.
How about 34 today?
Oh, wow.
All right.
So no point there.
Well, she's not
You're
in
the
wrestling
same age,
anymore.
Caleb.
She doesn't matter. Hit us with the next one, please.
Good for her.
Tomorrow.
Hey!
Or no, I'm sorry, on the 27th.
You picked like the best and worst picture of Charlie Haas you could possibly pick. That's Charlie Haas, and that's
I
Cokehead, Charlie Haas.
find a real
Damn.
current
God, love
picture of him. So
That's fucking-
It's kind of what we used before.
Look
Damn.
at drugs, kids.
Yeah, Coke's a hell of a drug.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Stand him next to Shelton Benjamin.
I know, right, dude? Sick.
God damn, that sucks. Charlie Haas is one half of the world's greatest tag team.
I wasn't gonna guess his old until I seen that
And,
picture.
Was a member-
I don't know how current that is.
Yeah.
That's current. That's a current
was a
picture.
member of the Angle Alliance or Angle family, whatever it was.
He was
Yeah.
Team Angle.
Yeah, Team
World's
Angle.
greatest
That's
tag
what it was.
team.
World's greatest tag team. Looks like Shelton Benjamin. Excuse me, multiple times SmackDown World Tag Team Champions. Went on to Ring of Honor to have an incredible feud with the Briscoes. And then I couldn't remember.
That's how he thinks.
And then had a very short singles run in Ring of Honor before getting his release, and now just works indie dates.
And smoked heroin.
I don't know. That could be a health-related thing or something.
That's drugs. Unfortunately, I heard all about it.
Haas.
He was a fantastic wrestler. Let's not skim past that. Charlie Haas is a fantastic grappler. His whole family was fantastic grapplers. Russ, who passed away, was a fantastic grappler. I'm going to say he's every bit the same age as Shelton Benjamin. I just got to remember how old Shelton Benjamin is.
I'm going to say 47.
It says Charlie Haas talk about how the mighty have fallen. What did you say?
47.
I'm going to say an even 50.
How about 52?
52,
on the
wow.
27th.
I hate to take that point, but I am.
Also on the
Hit us with the
27th.
next one, baby.
The fuck is that?
That
Mickey
is
James?
SoCal Val.
SoCal.
Wow.
The love interest of Black Machismo,
That's right.
Jay Lethal.
Well, what are you doing here?
Sonya, man, when did you start working here, brother?
This place is expensive. You can't get a discount.
I climbed to the top rope, and then what happened?
You know you're wrestling tonight? I got Jake
Snake
Roberts.
Roberts, you're
Hey,
wrestling.
Jake, you're wrestling. Save it.
Jake Roberts ruined my wedding.
But enough about us.
SoCal Val, along with, I want to say it's Mickey James and,
Christy Hemme.
yeah, run their own wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
What was it called? We ran into it the other day, Sweet Tea. I cannot remember, the Gals or something like that. I'll get a name and get it for next week's broadcast. Great podcast, just ran into it.
Yeah.
Check them out. As for SoCal Val,
I couldn't begin to tell you how old she is, man.
she's older than that.
I want to say like late 30s, early 40s.
42.
43.
How about 38,
38,
years
damn.
old on the 27th?
I should
Fits.
have shot lower. I thought I should have.
No point there.
Yes, sir. No point.
Wait,
No point, yes.
did I read that right? What'd you guys say?
42 and 43.
38 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right.
All
I saw
right.
that wrong.
Hit us with the next one. In memory of Kurt.
On the
Hennig.
28th,
Okay.
Was it Those Wrestling Girls podcast?
Yes, those girls.
1958
Or gals, those gals.
No, I'm
Three.
reading
Is it Those Girls?
Wrestling Girls podcast.
Stop right there. Because I was, and I'm kicking myself in the ass now because I forgot to send it to you. I found a YouTube video of a broadcast of one of the original AWA
Says
broadcasts
Kurt Hennig.
where it says Kurt fucking Hennig. But
High spots as well.
But they misspell Henning. And they spell it with one N. Hening.
Yeah, but his real name, that evidently that we made up all these
It's a
years.
crock of shit. His name
It's
is not
Hennig.
Kurt Hennig. It's
Henning.
Kurt Hennig.
Larry the Axe Henning
Yeah.
and Kurt Henning.
Anyway.
The Hennings.
Mr.
Part
Perfect.
2, The Revenge.
Mr. Perfect, incredible once-in-a-lifetime talent.
One of the greatest Intercontinental champions of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I said one of because Gunther is the greatest Intercontinental champion.
That's
of all time.
correct.
Also, Mr. Perfect coming back and having that tussle with
Brock Lesnar. on the
Brock
phone.
Lesnar, but his Royal Rumble return that year was insane.
Yeah.
Was hanging outside the ring on the ropes about 87,000 times in the 20 minutes he was in there. It was
He's
great.
also one of the conspirators who dropped the massacre on Jimmy the King.
He was.
Yes, he was.
That
of a
dirty
bitch.
son of a bitch.
Dirty
Down with his
Sid-
sack of sissies.
Him and his pack of sis Sinclair. Son of a bitch.
Fucking hate Sinclair.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Her podcast is Grown Ass Women.
Grown-ass
Grown-ass
women.
women.
Check it out.
GAW.
All right.
Spotify, wherever you get
It's
your
also
shit.
with Mickey
Not a sponsor.
James and
Gail Kim?
Victoria.
Oh,
Victoria,
okay.
nice.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fucking Lisa Marie.
Rest
Or Lisa
in-
Vaughn, whatever fucking
Rest
her name
in peace, Mr. Perfect.
is. Yes, rest in peace. Hit us with the next one, please.
Also on the 28th, we remember the great Umaga. I don't do that as well anymore.
Umaga.
Umaga.
You did used to have a really good Armando
I used to
Alejandro
do that
Estrada
really well.
impression. I remember
He's
that.
the Samoan
2009.
bulldozer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is Rosie's brother.
Yes, which would have made him Roman's brother.
Roman's brother. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Roman's big brother.
Solo Sikoa's uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Member of the Samoa Dynasty. Had just the craziest fucking run in
3-minute warning.
2006 and
Or
2007
was it
as
2-minute
Umaga.
warning?
2-minute warning, I think.
Yeah. Really good. Umaga, of course, was the Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Also debuted Santino Marella
Yep.
in his first big loss.
Battle of the Billionaires.
Him and Cena.
He was Mr. McMahon's weapon of choice against Donald Trump's Bobby Lashley.
Where-
I love Robert Lashley, okay?
Cena took the top rope off completely and had to choke him out with it.
Yep, that was a great American
Great,
match,
man.
wasn't it?
Yeah, and Daniel Bryan, 3 months later, gets fired from WWE for choking Justin
Daniel
Roberts.
Bryan got fired almost 6 years later because that occurred pre-Benoit tragedy.
Oh, yeah, it did, didn't
Yeah.
it? Wow.
Yeah, Benoit, Bryan got fired in like 2011
Gotcha.
for that shit.
That was stupid then, stupid now.
I agree.
Rest in peace. However Jay does it, I don't know how to do it.
Oh, for
Rest in
heaven's
peace,
sake.
sir. That's fucking Yoko's brother, man.
Yep.
Here's with the next
Show
one,
some
please.
respect.
We do have 2 birthdays on the 28th.
2 birthdays.
That is the Warlord. Once part of the Powers of Pain
Powers
with
of Pain.
Barbarian, was WWF Tag Team Champion, was almost,
I thought it was the bad guy. He was the bad guy in Mortal Kombat.
no, that's Wario. That's Kano they're talking about. Here's the deal, had his back broken in a limousine accident that had Sid Vicious in it.
Not Kano. I'm talking about the actual. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh, Kano, right? Kano, the Mortal Kombat guy.
Yeah, with the red eye.
No, from the original movie. Like the big.
Goro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Goro!
From the right angle.
Yeah, I can see that.
Take the-
Yeah. If I take my glasses off and squint real hard, I see what you're seeing. I'm kidding. Warlord. Anyway, you were saying.
That's it.
Great. How old is he?
Uh,
It's his birthday today, right?
I remember there was a joke.
28th.
Jake the Snake Roberts told a joke about the Warlord, and he was getting they would come in and tell him that he was looking a little flabby, so he would shoot himself with steroids all the time in the locker room. And he said something to Jake once about, "Hey, can you stick me?" And Jake says, "You put any more of those in, you're gonna spring a leak." I always remember that from one of Jake's stories. I always found that hilarious. Warlord's got to be up there, dude. He's still on the cons. 74.
60.
How about 62 on the 28th?
Good call, man. Hit us with the next one.
Noam Dar. No, I'm kidding. Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali.
Current TNA superstar, former. He had a championship.
Cruiserweight champion.
Cruiserweight champion, that's right. Was the leader, the most dangerous faction in wrestling history, Retribution.
With T-Bag.
And any day now,
Slap nuts.
any day now, it's going to come to fruition. Ask Bully Ray.
Not teabag.
Any second now.
He is also the digital media champion.
Yes, digital media champion over at TNA Impact. Younger guy.
39.
Let me say 30.
How about 38?
Oh!
It's twice I've done that.
Oh!
I must be off this week. What's the score?
It is 6-4. We have 4 wrestling birthdays left, and then a whole bunch of
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
All right. Next. That's the fucking Freebird right there.
29th.
That motherfucker's still catching trim.
That is Michael. Is it
Michael P.S.
P.S. Hayes. He's
P.S.
from
Hayes.
Bad Street.
That's right.
Bad Street, Atlanta, GA. I can't sing any more of it or be copyrighted, but
In professional wrestling, when you talk
he was
about...
all about having sex with chicks and drinking whiskey.
That's right.
That's it.
The greatest tag...
Caleb?
Yes.
I am a fabulous
Of
freebird.
the Freebirds. Of the Freebirds.
I would
He's
be right-
Hayes, I'm Gordon.
Your ass couldn't be
and
Gordon.
he's Buddy
Buddy
Rogers
Rogers,
over there in
yeah.
the corner.
The greatest tag team wrestling feud in the territories ever was the Midnight Express against the Rock and Roll Express.
Yep.
Unless you traveled about 256 miles in the other direction, you wanted to travel a little farther southeast, where you would run into the Texas territories and see the 3-man teams of the Von Erichs going head-to-head with the 3-man team of the Freebirds.
One of the greatest feuds in
Did they
professional
all
wrestling.
dress like hillbilly peps?
Yes.
Yes. For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, and you know what the sad part is? those women threw themselves.
You're goddamn
out.
right.
Oh,
Hey,
sure they did.
if you want to know more, check out the latest Dark Side of the Ring on Bam Bam Terry Gordy. They actually
Terry
go
Gordy.
into quite a bit of depth about the Fabulous Freebirds.
Me and Max
How old
watched
is
that the other day.
Now, Michael P.S. Hayes is up there. Is he older than Flair?
Yeah, probably.
I want to say that he is, so I'm going to say he's 75.
I'm going to go a little younger, say 72.
Ooh, a little bit younger. How about 65 on the 29th?
What?
Well, he
in
looks
the
like hell.
Fuck?
No point.
Macy Estrella is Lacey Evans.
Gotcha.
I think that's what you're trying to say. Is that what you're trying to say, Wolfie? Mike Rotunda,
On the
IRS,
30th, yes, we have our last
IRS.
3 wrestling birthdays.
being inducted into the Hall of Fame this year.
Yes,
That
he
is
is.
Mr. Bray Wyatt's daddy.
Yes, he is.
IRS was part of the $1 Million Corporation. The $1 Million Dream team of him and the $1 Million Man were tag team champions.
It's also part of the NWO.
Yes, as VK Wall Street, which was a shot at Vince
Vince
McMahon. Also was teamed with Rick Steiner and Kevin Sullivan as the Varsity Club
Yep.
back in the 80s. And of course, Erwin R. Shyster, you fucking tax cheat.
Fucking tax cheat.
I love Mike Rotunda. His sons and everything is spitting image.
Yeah.
With that being said, congratulations on your Hall of Fame induction this year. Tell Chuck E. T that Caleb B said hi.
Well done.
How old is he?
He's dead, isn't he?
No.
No, yeah, he's still alive.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
73.
how rude.
I gotta go 73. I gotta go in the 70s, at least.
65.
How about 66 on the 30th?
Wow, I thought he was older. For some reason, I think he's older. I thought he was older.
Well, Bray Wyatt's, and it was in
Makes
his
it 7
past
to
35
4.
hump.
I'm
Wow.
going to guess that this one is Mr. Zach Gowen. Or
Yeah.
as he was known on that night, Brock Lesnar's toothpick.
Yes.
Fun fact,
He ate that leg.
was legitimately the wrong one-legged wrestler.
Yeah, how's that possible?
Is that what happened? The match started off, he had both his legs.
Brock Lesnar ripped it off and beat it with
He
it.
chewed on it for
Yeah.
a little while.
Bruce Pritchard was in charge of contacting a one-legged wrestler for a specific angle,
Who happened to be Zach.
They have
and
to
he
be
contacted
one.
the wrong one-legged wrestler.
You know
Also,
what he's really good at? Doing the splits.
Austin Creed, Xavier Woods, when he showed up for the first time, they were looking to get Adam Cole and ended up hiring Adam Creed.
Yeah.
Or Austin
Creed.
Creed instead of Adam Cole.
Yeah.
And that's how he ended up getting his foot in the door.
Yeah.
Which I think is awesome.
Zach
Gowen's
is
great
also
talent.
tag team with Gregory Iron.
The Handicap Heroes.
He was only able to get 1 foot in the door.
That damn Veda Scott
Goddamn
also was thrown down a flight of stairs.
And boy, was he.
Yeah, he was. Actually, Brock flung him down a
Brock
flight
didn't
of
give him
stairs.
fucking choices when he said.
Very good wrestler though. Zach Gowen, super nice guy. He's a nice guy.
When you're guessing his age, make sure you take off half a year because he only has 1 leg.
That's not how that works.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it is.
46.
40.
About 41 on the 30th.
That motherfucker was only a year older than me when he was on TV.
Yep. How's that make you feel?
Fuck, I don't know. How does Chuck Taylor make you feel? Going
Last
at the Hall of
wrestling.
Fame and shit.
Last wrestling birthday for today.
Drop that needle so don't step on it when you stand up.
On the 30th.
What the fuck did you drop?
I dropped the
It's
needle.
under his chair.
Under my chair?
Don't worry about it.
Ooh!
I just didn't want him to step on it because he's barefoot.
Ooh.
All right. Oh, motherfucker.
That is Mr. Trent Beretta. His mom is Sue.
It's Chuck Taylor's tag team partner.
Hey, you. What you doing?
Wasn't, hold on there. Trent,
Yeah, hold on there.
when he was in the WWE as Beretta,
Hello.
remember? He had a tag team partner. They were Colt and Beretta.
Yeah, it was Trent Beretta and
What's the other guy's name? Because I can never remember.
I'm assuming it has
Was it
to
like
do with
Alexander Colt?
no, hold on.
No. Wait. His age could pop
Oh
up.
yeah,
Either way, we'll come back to it.
we'll come back.
Yeah,
to
former AEW World Tag Team Champion, former, I think, Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion, former PWG World Tag Team Champion.
Trent Beretta and
Did he hold the singles title in Japan? I think that he did. I think it was one of the light heavyweight titles. if I'm not
possibility.
mistaken.
I know he was part of a tag team over there.
Yeah.
Him and the Rompai,
Yeah.
how do you say that?
That being said, Beretta is 42.
41.
Oh, 47 on the 30th.
Damn.
That makes it 8-4 going into celebrity birthdays.
Is it
Okay,
Colt
nice.
Cabana?
No.
No.
Okay, that's all I'm finding.
They were known as the Dude Masters in
And yeah, it was
WWE.
Trent and something else. Or
Or
Beretta.
Dude Busters.
Next one, roll them up.
Celebrity birthdays
Hey!
today on the 24th.
Kalen Croft.
Croft, thank you.
No, that's Jim Parsons.
That is fucking Sheldon and
Mind you, shut the fuck up about
help me. What was his name on Home?
Jim Parsons.
The alien from Home. What's his name?
Oh.
I want to come into the outside now.
it. No idea.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, his name was O. His
Okay.
alien. Him and Rihanna were in a show called Home.
Gotcha. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Sheldon.
Big Bang Theory
Obviously an alien.
fame.
Rihanna was in it?
She
What
was
is
the
it?
voice of the little girl.
What's the TV awards? The
Emmys?
Emmys? Yeah, he's got an
I
Emmy.
happen to know for a fact that he
Um,
gets to check in monthly with the Men in Black.
He
Probably.
is older than most people would remember.
He's older than you, really older than you think he is.
Especially if you look at like Big Bang Theory still in syndication.
58.
Sad. I don't think quite 58. I'm going to say 40. And give myself an 18-year window.
I'm gonna say 51.
I'll take it.
today.
I'll take it.
Over
Oh,
50.
Sheldon is in his 50s?
Yeah, dude.
Man, that fucks
Dude,
with
he
my,
was in his late 30s when the show was on the
that
air.
fucks with my whole day, man. I don't fucking like
Hit us with the next one.
Also today,
Allison Hannigan.
this fine ass just piece of fine
I'd
ass.
take her
finery.
to band camp.
you know,
Yes,
those
sir.
guys, there's this one time.
Yeah.
Also, she was on Buffy.
Buffy the
Yeah.
Vampire Slayer, How I Met Your Mother, trash TV show.
You shut your dirty whore mouth.
Great movie, shitty ending. Or great show, shitty ending.
Yeah, the
Last episode was
Um,
fucking terrible.
She also,
Watch
I
that whole
believe,
fucking
They
show.
should have had How I Met Your Mother and at band camp.
I know. It's American Pie.
feel better?
Anytime anyone brings her up, that scene comes to mind.
I'm gonna say, fuck you.
She's old enough to be your mom.
I get the one time at band camp
You're my
because I
father.
played the flute in band camp.
Played the flute and went to band camp?
Yeah.
Alright, show's over.
40,
Go ahead, date yourself.
46?
47.
How about 50?
Oh my god, it hurts my soul. It hurts my soul, Willow was 50. Oh man, that's messed up, dude.
You gotta remember,
I'm getting old.
Buffy ended in 2003.
Yeah, How I Met Your Mother started like a year later, didn't it? Like
It was
2004?
2005.
Hold on, I'm
That's
taking
fine.
back for a moment. My whole childhood's ruined now.
Luke
All right.
just got the icks the same way.
First I find out that Nickelodeon was a harbory for fucking predators, and now I find out that fucking Hannigan here, Jim's wife, is now fucking 50 years old. -1 still won't sign the fucking contract.
Hannigan here, Jim's wife.
I don't remember what her name was in that movie.
That's fantastic.
I know what her real name is. I just couldn't think of what her name was on that show. That is Miss Aretha Franklin.
Yes, tomorrow on the 28th, we remember Miss Aretha Franklin, 1942 to 2018.
You better give her some goddamn respect.
R-E-S-P-T-C-T. You know how to spell it, goddammit. That is the queen of soul. Everybody wants to party with Aretha.
That's right.
Aretha Franklin.
Also, WrestleMania 3, America the Beautiful.
Technically a wrestling birthday.
Also, don't you get yourself, you and your brother get yourself in any more trouble now. You understand that? Can I go with? No.
Nah. Just nah.
Just no.
She
Aretha
was
Franklin,
in Blues
chain,
Brothers?
chain, chain. That's what I was
Yeah.
quoting. I love Aretha Franklin. Rest in peace, darling. Hit us with the next one. That is motherfucking Elton John. Look how pretty she is.
On the 28th, or I'm sorry, on the 25th. That is, yes.
Sir Elton John.
The actual Queen of England.
Elton.
I saw
John.
I saw this man in concert in Vegas, and he threw shade at Shania Twain in her own fucking building.
That's
Was like, oh, can we turn the lights up on the top here so I can see everybody at the top of the building? I'm surprised that there's people there. Usually when Shania's here, they have those seats roped off.
Oh!
Said that shit on stage. Queen as he'll ever be. Elton John,
the real Queen of England.
93 years old.
Oh, man.
He's got to be up there, dude.
Fuck. Why does that sound like that could be right, and why does that hurt my feelings
Fucking
even
Picard's
more?
in his 90s.
No, shut up. 80.
That's your guesses?
Yes.
How about 77?
Thank God.
No.
There's still a fucking
So
chance.
glad that I was wrong.
No
on that one,
point.
too. So glad I was wrong on
We'll
that
take
one,
it.
too. Hit us with the next one.
On the 26th.
Hey, that's Jennifer Grey before and after her nose job. You know who Jennifer
Somebody
Grey is,
put
right?
baby in the corner.
Yeah, somebody put. Well, that's the only reason she made it to this list. It's because I said you couldn't put baby off the list.
Somebody put baby in that corner real hard.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off as his sister,
Yeah.
who was fucking with Charlie Sheen even back then. She knew it was a bad idea. Winning.
Tiger's blood.
Jennifer Grey, gosh,
Old.
still gorgeous as fuck.
What are you doing with my 16-year-old?
Someone needs to shake that woman's
Oh.
plastic surgeon's hand. He did a good job. She's up there, dude. 62.
63. She's older than that.
Jennifer Grey will be. Where'd it go?
On
I
your
lost my
tab.
spot. 64.
Oh, nice.
So who got it?
I did.
You got it. By what?
By one.
By one fucking point.
That Price is Right again.
That's bullshit. Hit us with the next one, please. That's Mr.
Also on
Alan
the
Arkin.
26th, we remember Mr. Alan Arkin.
Yeah.
1934, 2023.
His role in Little Miss Sunshine will stay in my mind.
Oh, he's one of the best character actors.
He has been in so much shit, so many things. Such a good actor. Also, I forgot to mention. Hold on a second. Go ahead and rap about him real quick. I forgot to add a picture into my thing. I'm going to bring it up so we can draw attention to it.
Okay.
No idea.
How old do you think he is?
He's passed away now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
this
I
is-
How long ago did he pass away?
Last year.
Yeah.
It's already been a year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I don't
Michael
remember
Emmett Walsh died as well.
Who? Oh.
Oh, man.
For those of you at home, one of the greatest character actors of all time passed away as well. He was known for, God, I can't tell you how many roles, TV shows, films,
Yeah.
usually a small bit actor,
He was the conductor on Wild Wild West.
conductor on Wild Wild West, fantastic actor, rest in peace.
Damn.
All right,
Well,
now let's get back to the broadcast
Well, if we
here.
go to the next one,
All right.
we also remember James Caan, 1940 to 2022.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
James
that's
Caan
right.
passed away.
Wasn't it COVID that
I
took
think
him
so,
out? I
yeah.
believe it was
I think
complications
so.
from COVID. James Caan, Elf's dad,
Yeah.
among numerous things.
He's also Jewish.
And he's also was also a giant asshole. I heard. I hate to talk bad about the dead, but I heard he was. An
No,
asshole.
that's Bill.
His son, of
Bill
course.
Paxton. Is that
Yeah.
his name? No.
That wasn't in he wasn't in radio.
No, it's
Ed Harris.
Ed Harris.
Ed
Thank you.
Harris.
Thank you.
They look similar.
Yeah,
they
they
do. His son, of course, is Tweeter from Varsity Blues.
Yep.
Also, Ready to Rumble.
Scott
He's in
Conn.
Ready to Rumble.
And
Scott Conn.
Gone in 90 seconds.
Gone in 90 seconds. I mean, his son was in into Deep Blue or whatever with Paul
Gone
Walker.
in 90 seconds?
I don't think he's.
Gone 60 seconds. What did I say?
You said gone in 90 seconds.
Well, I mean, it took him 30 seconds longer. He's old.
Gone
He's
in
old.
60 seconds.
He said gone in 90 seconds.
Because he's an idiot.
Rest in peace.
That's what I'm saying.
Some guy.
Also known as the Pool Shark. Movie about pool. Him and Cocktail. With,
Tom Cruise.
yes, thank you.
You were scaring me for a minute. I thought they were making another fucked up Sharknado type movie.
They
Bull
might.
Shark.
They might. You never know.
Cocaine
Hit us with the
Shark.
next one.
Cocaine
Oh, you've already
Sharknado.
got the next one up. That is Miss Diana Ross.
The 26th, yes, that's Miss Diana Ross.
Now, instead of one Michael Jackson, there's two Diana Ross.
Diana
a direct
Ross,
quote.
of course.
From Whose Line Is It Anyway, kids? That's how far back I remember. You're welcome. You were saying? I don't know. Good time.
I love Diana Ross, one of the greatest voices in music ever.
She's old.
Yeah, she's Eartha Kitt old.
Oh.
I don't think she's
Is
that
Eartha
old.
Kitt dead? I think
Yes,
she's still alive,
Eartha Kitt's
isn't she?
passed away.
We lose Eartha Kitt too?
Pretty sure, buddy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
83.
83.
75. Go a little younger.
Diana Ross will be 80 years old.
Oh!
Eartha Kitt passed in 2008.
Ah!
Yeah.
2008?
Yeah, buddy.
Where the fuck have I been? She will always and forever be Ernest's friend.
Who?
Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt.
And Madame Zeroni.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's our next one next?
And the Catwoman. Martin Short.
I don't know.
Also on the
Yes,
26th.
you do.
Last one on the 26th.
Never heard of this guy.
You lying ass.
My favorite movie from him, of course, Inner Space.
Oh, yeah.
Clifford.
Clifford was
Clifford.
good. God, you name it. Three Fugitives, Three Amigos.
Three Amigos. Come on,
100%.
Was he the one in Jungle to Jungle
No,
Yes.
Yes.
with Tim Allen?
Yes.
I
Yes.
thought that was Dan Aykroyd.
No.
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 Wasn't Dan Aykroyd the fucking the leader of the fucking little troop?
No.
The fuck are you?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. You're thinking of Father of the Bride with Steve Martin, where he was the interior decorator of the house.
I mean,
No,
he may have been in
it's
Jungle
not.
to Jungle.
He might have been in Jungle to Jungle,
He
but I
was
don't.
Tim
his
Allen's
friend.
partner
It was his friend.
in
that-
Jungle to Jungle.
Oh, you're
His
they're right.
business partner.
They're right.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd was he was still the other kid. He was the other kid.
If they had a Jungle to Jungle trivia, I'd kick all your asses.
That's probably
And-
true. I haven't seen it
And that's
forever.
funny because Luke said it was one of his favorite movies.
I used to
I haven't
love
seen
Jungle
it
to
in forever. Man of the House is also one of my
Jungle.
favorites.
What did he call him? What did he call his dad? In Jungle to
Mimi
Jungle?
Siku.
Mimi Siku, that's right. Anyway, back to Martin Short having done other things
I
than
mean,
the Jungle to Jungle.
what is Mimi Siku?
Also, Murderers in the Building.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of the greatest new shows, still running heavy on Hulu for
Yeah, I can't
what,
wait
4
for next
seasons?
season.
Yeah.
5 seasons now?
Jack
This,
Frost and Santa Claus.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Three Fugitives still stand up in my mind. Him, Nick Nolte, and that
Nolte.
little girl.
Yeah.
Oh my God, such a good movie.
That being said,
He's up there.
he's in his 70s for sure.
Saturday Night Live characters, Ed Brimley. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Derek. For fuck's yes. Ed Brimley, bro. I'm just so nervous about it. I can't.
72 was my guess.
73.
Well, 74.
Oh, nice.
I got it.
We got 8 left still.
What's our score?
It is 12 to 6.
Okay.
Still
good
make
time.
it happen.
Yeah, still can.
This is Brenda's song.
Brenda's
Yeah,
song.
so
Was
Wendy
Wendy
Wu.
Wu. Also was on the Sweet Life of Zach
So
and
say
Cody.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. She was a Disney Channel kid. Snow Day.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin's baby mama.
Yeah.
Yep. Married to Macaulay Culkin.
They're not married.
Oh, they're not?
Engaged.
Oh,
No, just baby mama.
Listen up.
They're engaged, yes.
She's young. Her. She's younger. 36.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I'll say 30. I'll go younger.
Which
36?
the future Miss Culkin will be 36 years old
Nice.
on the 27th.
Still a chance. Alright. Now we're going to go Guerrilla Radio now. That is Mr. Quentin Tarantino.
One of the greatest directors and foot fetishists in all of history.
That's right. Every one of his movies are great.
Also on the 27th.
And if you can find anything cheaper, okay.
Okay.
One of the one
Never
of the greatest
forget.
lines.
Quentin Tarantino wrote a part for Selma Hayek to pour tequila down her leg, off her foot, through her toes, and into a customer's mouth at a bar, and then Quentin Tarantino cast himself as that
guy.
customer.
You know why? Because he's a smart fucking guy. My dad used to buy the oodles and noodles all the time. You're crazy. You're crazy like your father. My father was a brilliant man. Quentin Tarantino's got to be up there.
60s at least by now, I would think.
I'm going to go 58. I think he's a little younger.
59. I think he's in the 60s.
How about 61 on the 27th?
I'll take it.
Good call.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
This, what day is this one?
This is still. I'm sorry. This is the 28th.
That is Mr. Nick Frost.
Yes.
Love him.
I fucking love Nick Frost and everything.
Hot Fuzz.
Outside of all the movies, all the comedies he does, if you've never watched Into the Badlands, the AMC TV
Oh, he's a
show,
badass,
he
dude.
plays like a genuine fucking badass monk who just beats the shit out of people
He
all
also
the time. It's
played Paige's
fantastic.
dad.
Also,
And,
Luke, you got to get like basically
In Fighting
all
with Our
these
Family.
to win.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Hot Fuzz, one of my absolute favorites. That Shaun of the Dead, of course.
Goes without saying.
Man. Paul's a good one.
He's up there. He's not super old, though.
No, I want to say 50s at least by now.
I have to get all these right.
Like young 50s, probably.
53.
54.
Oh, 52 on the 28th.
Damn.
Too
That's
bad.
close.
So sad.
Oh, well, now we're just playing for points.
Well, Caleb didn't get that one either, so yeah, maybe.
I fucking hate this bitch. That's Reba McEntire. She's a terrible human being, and anyone who says I'm wrong, I'm not.
Band was cool, though.
She looks nothing like Jordan Grace.
I worked for security for her one time, and she was a
That was really
bitch
good.
to me and everybody on the staff, and that really sucked because I was really stoked to meet her, and she was awful.
However, how
Fuck that bitch. I don't know. 60 dead? No. 63. That's my guess.
60.
Reba McEntire will be 69
Nice. Good for her.
God, how old's her wig?
on 28. What
About
what did I
15.
even say?
She sheared a neighbor
How
child.
old's her wig?
Did you win, Caleb?
Yes, I did.
Okay, that was your point. Told you I wasn't paying attention.
Who we
Sometimes
got
I don't.
here?
Vince
That
Vaughn.
is Mr. Vince Vaughn. Sporting a WWE t-shirt.
Yeah, that's him in Fighting with Your Family.
Yep. Wedding Crashers,
Wedding
greatest movie he's ever
obviously.
And
Dodgeball.
that's when they were filming his training for that movie.
That's right.
What was when they filmed Dodgeball.
Yeah.
So what happened with Cell Block 99?
Huh?
You know, where he fights the Big Show in prison.
That's right. He does fight the
Cell
Big Show in
Block.
prison.
99
Oh, they
or
filmed
some
that,
shit.
but they haven't read.
That's the middle movie.
that.
That's the middle movie that you have there.
I liked him in The Breakup too. Of course, he always plays the same guy, but
Well, Couples Retreat is one of the best ones he's in.
you know, I don't understand why we have to do this all the time.
I've seen
I just
that-
want to sit
that-
here and
that
drink
one.
my Bud Light. Now you're in my
I like
face.
to
Now
be
I don't
Fred
understand why
Claus.
everyone's in my face.
Fred Claus, of course.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be Santa Claus.
Four
You wanna be
Christmases?
Santa Claus?
Four Christmas is pretty fucking hilarious,
Sounds to me
too.
like that's somebody else's responsibility being Santa Claus. I don't understand why I have to do that. That's my Vince Vaughn impression.
It's alright.
It's not bad. Working on it.
With that being said, 56.
50.
How about 69? Did I
That's
say
Vaughn's
that? No, I'm
57.
sorry. How about 54?
I said 56. I said 50.
Okay. Wow, scared me for a second
All
there.
right, I was like, ain't no goddamn way he's the same age as Reba McEntire.
Fuck Goldberg.
Fuck Goldberg.
Whose point was that?
9.
It doesn't matter because Caleb's won.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's definitely beat me.
but
Who is this? This is Lucy
Lucy Lawless. Xena, Warrior
That is
Princess,
Xena. Can you do
and
the
my
scream?
Dominus. No,
Can
I
you,
can't.
can you do the?
You know, I
can you do
tried
that
forever
info?
when I was a kid to
Could
figure
you
it
learn
out.
it?
I couldn't.
Probably. I'll work.
And also, way cooler than David Boreanaz. Just way fucking
yeah.
cooler than David Boreanaz.
Fuck him.
She's 65?
66.
how about 56
Yeah.
years
56,
old?
hell yeah.
On the
Is
29.
there still a
Still a
chance?
chance.
She might remember you the next day. Still a chance.
Oh, I'd make her
Then
look
on the 30th, we have one birthday, but first we have to remember
Hagrid!
Robbie Coltrane.
It's one of the greatest names.
And
of all time.
This
missed his
picture
color.
I know is filled with like all the Harry Potter movies, but I took it because it's the only one that I could find that had my introduction to Robbie Coltrane.
Oh,
Goldeneye.
yeah.
Yep.
Mine was Frasier.
He
Frasier.
was in Frasier?
Yep.
It's
on the
literally
screen.
underneath Robbie Coltrane. On the
Oh, it is, isn't it?
He plays
Well, I didn't watch Frasier though, so I don't know.
he plays a psychiatric colleague of Kelsey Grammer's.
Yep.
Oh, does he?
Yep. That's good. He's good at it too.
I don't watch Frasier.
Man, you know what's sad? Like the saddest thing ever is that he died almost immediately after that Harry Potter documentary was released. When he was talking about he won't be here forever, but at least everyone will always have Hagrid with them. Gives a beautiful emotional speech, and then like a fucking week later he passed away.
Well, look at the Warrior.
Well, fuck him.
No, but seriously,
No, yeah, I get it.
Hagrid. How about Valentin Demetrius Fikowski?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Goldeneye.
That's right. Sorry, I thought
You can definitely tell that's
what
the
the fuck you
beginning.
just said.
You definitely tell that's the first one Max has seen because he
probably
knows
did
the
say
name of
that,
the
right.
character. No, that's pretty
Okay.
close. I'm sure.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest
man.
in peace, man.
You're a wizard, Harry.
And our last
Oh, Wizard Harry.
birthday
I see him.
is on the 30th.
That's Eric Cocaine
That is-
Clapton. That's God.
I was going to say that is God himself.
God himself.
That's not Lemmy.
It's Mr. Eric Clapton, of course, Tears in Heaven. Cocaine, you name it. Everything that man
Layla.
touched was gold. Layla.
George Harrison's wife.
Yeah.
Also part of the band.
Derek
Well, he
Domino's.
usually was, yeah.
No, I mean a member of the actual band, the band.
Usually.
was also
like,
in
That's
Red.
how it works.
And Derek and the Domino's.
Everybody's
Yes.
a member.
Eric Clapton's got to be up there.
74.
75, he's older than that.
How about 79 on the 30th?
Damn.
Ugh, that hurts me.
Hope
Okay,
I don't
now-
live that long. I'm probably not good.
Caleb won. I think that was 16. I stopped
Whatever
keeping
it was.
track a couple
After
years
you
ago.
won, there's really no sense in keeping track. I didn't get squashed this week, though, by God.
Well, by at least 10.
I'll have 2 weeks to rest and get my mind ready. All right.
We got.
Bullshit.
I don't even remember what order everything's in, so.
All right.
We're gonna wing
we'll
it.
just see how it
All right, let's hit it. Snoop Dogg becomes the first person in the world to own and drive a super sports car that can transform into an airplane.
I didn't read the article because I don't want it spoiled. I want what's actually in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I want that to be what I think.
First
about
off, I don't doubt it.
I
At all.
immediately thought of Soul Plane.
Yeah.
But he won't be able to say rolling down the street anymore.
Well, he'll be cruising down the street.
But he'll be in the air if it's an airplane.
Well, as long as he's off the ground, it's still the
You
street.
know,
I
he's
guess
still
you're right.
pretty fly.
For a
Well,
white guy,
okay.
it turns
He is
into a
not a white
sports
guy.
I
car,
was
so
gonna
he
say
can
black.
go rolling down the street.
That's true.
Oh, that's 15 seconds. Can't use it.
Rolling
You
down
get
the
30.
street with my wings out.
Sipping on
That's a Wings song, right?
Yeah.
Love taking
Down to the streets. And then you just have Snoop come in and go,
Oh,
no,
no.
big Snoop Dogg. All right, here's the next one.
No, I want
What's
you guys
up,
to keep
nephew?
going with
The Rock will become the second wrestler ever to fight at WrestleMania in 4 different decades, something only The Undertaker had achieved so far.
Hey, Max, I think your phone was almost loud enough. I do that shit all the time, man.
That's fantastic.
That's when it doesn't want to hit those two buttons at the same time.
Right?
Or you could have just saved the picture and not did a screenshot.
I mean, we can do that too. All right.
but
Yeah,
then
that
I
is
wouldn't
actually
have gotten
true.
the words.
That's true.
I fucking love you, Max.
That's true, too.
All right, next one up. Pharaoh Rhodes bites back. Pharaoh Rhodes responds to The Rock, calls him a cat.
His neckerchief said "Rock is a cat" on it.
That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Pharaoh
You're not
got
allowed
that.
to call. You misspelled his name though. It's not pronounced Pharaoh. It's pronounced shithead.
Pharaoh got
The
that
Rock
dog,
said
dude.
we're not allowed to call him Pharaoh anymore. His name is shithead. That's what The Rock said. He went after his dog, man. He left your mama and your dog.
After man's dog?
All right, here's with the next one. Let's see what we got here.
Fossil.
Bum, bum,
Oh,
bum.
of,
If you don't watch videos.
Of a
Oh!
Get that.
Yeah, this is
again, you
a.
were,
large nerve.
It's
Is
a
what it
giant
means.
dragon. It's a giant dragonfly.
gotcha.
It says that stands for large nerved.
Then you can read the bottom there.
1985.
In Europe. In 1885, French paleontologist Charles
Whatever.
Brongniart described the fossil, described and named the fossil Meganeuro, which means large nerved, which refers to the network of veins on the insect's wings. Another fine fossil specimen was found in 1979 at Bolsover in Derbyshire.
You go ahead.
Hit us
Go
with
to
the next one.
Its wing spans from 65 centimeters to more than 70 centimeters.
Fuck that.
M1E is one of the largest species known of flying insect. Meganera was predatory, and their diet consisted mainly of other insects. Fossils were discovered in the French Stephanie and Cole measures of commentary in 18.
I don't know if you appreciate how big that is, but that is
Beautiful.
a wingspan of 25.6 inches and more than
A
28 inches.
The dragonfly
A
was
dragonfly,
Something
yeah.
that's
2 feet
normally
long wings.
smaller than your hand.
Yeah.
would be
Literally.
the largest predatory flying creature on the
It
planet.
looks like the face sucker from Aliens.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It would be able to pluck
It's
a
gorgeous.
Well, I thought of
I'm surprised they
Oh,
found
that-
one intact.
It would be
like
able to
that.
take down an eagle at that size.
As big as it is, I would figure that it would be brittle.
That's insane.
You know what I mean? But like you said, it's fossilized. So
Fuck dinosaurs, man. That's
hit us
scary
with the
as
next
fuck.
one, Max.
I don't care how many belts you have, old man. Prepare to eat lead. Jake Paul announces he's bringing gun with him to fight Mike Tyson.
Did you hear what Mike Tyson said when he told Jake Paul, "Don't be too afraid when you fight me on the 20th of July. Don't worry, you're about to take a nap because I'm going to put you to sleep."
That's right.
That's exactly what he told
Mike Tyson's gonna beat the brakes off.
Yeah, he is. Beat that fucking. Did you see he got a Tyson tattoo just to fuck Tyson?
Yeah. What an idiot.
Piece of shit.
Way to entice your fucking murderer.
What do you think, Logan Paul? I think I'm going to wrestle Randy Orton and KO at WrestleMania. What do you think?
No.
What do you think about Tyson? I think that he's a modern gentleman and he's in the WWE Hall of Fame, and fuck yourself.
That's right.
Well, what do you think about your brother fighting him? Hey, it's my brother's funeral.
Right.
Next.
I'm gonna go smoke a joint with Orton afterward.
Yeah. Hit us with the next one. Well, that's
French figure skater Surya Benali fell during her short program at the 1998 Nagano Games. Since she knew she couldn't medal after the mistake, she decided to make herself unforgettable anyway. Benali pulled off a move that has been banned since 1976. She did a backflip and landed on the blade of one skate. Benali lost points but made history, and the trick hasn't been repeated since. That's pretty
Well,
fucking
I mean, if you know you're going to lose, you might
might
as well
lose with style.
You might as well go the fucking gusto. Congratulations to her. They should have gave her the fucking award for that.
I'd have given her the medal.
she, in fact, instead of having all eyes on her for something embarrassing,
Yeah.
Fuck it, hit it. What are they going to do? Throw you out? You already lost. Hit us with the next one. You're him, aren't you? You're the Goblin King.
Bitch up my me.
Love it. Next.
April 8th.
here we go.
All right, here we go. This is super cool. On April 8th, 2024, a solar eclipse will across North America, passing over Mexico, the United States, and Canada. A total solar eclipse happens when the moon passes between the sun and the earth, completely blocking the face of the sun. The sky will darken, as if it were dawn or dusk. So, is there more to this particular?
Yeah, before we actually get into everything, go to the next one.
Okay.
This will be the path of the solar eclipse.
Going right over the top of us.
Right, just like the last one.
I don't know about specific times. Look up your local area for all that basic information. We are in Southern Illinois, and it's going to basically go directly over us.
For those of you who don't know, if you watch the show and don't know where we're at, we're in Southern Illinois. The last time this eclipse happened, we had the greatest view on the planet. Like,
Ozzy Osbourne plays.
scientifically speaking,
The interstates were packed from people traveling.
Yeah.
like by the laws of trajectory and light, we had the greatest view on Earth. Not the fucking UK, not even a larger state. Yeah, bitches. Home down Southern Illinois, the state the sun loves to hate. Go fuck yourself.
There is other cities in Illinois other than Chicago. We live in one of them.
Yeah.
Hit us with the next
We
one.
live in the
please.
northern
Hang on,
Kentucky
hang
part
on,
of
hang
it.
on.
Okay, never mind. Go back.
Now, I was found some information on the eclipse, and I got to thinking about a few things, because we're always told in school just not to look at the eclipse.
Oh yeah.
When we were in school, at least, I don't know about now.
Hey, Max,
might
since
be a
this is
little
your
bit harder.
information, why don't you hop in here and tell the folks why I use the bathroom?
Okay, sure.
You know he has a bladder like a 90-year-old man.
Yeah, I know, he does.
Someone needs to check your prostate.
Okay, so like I was saying, when we were in school at least, they didn't always explain everything real well. It was always just do as we say. Why? Because don't stare at the eclipse, it'll burn your eyes, but do you really understand why?
No. Tell me why.
Why? Because well, you look, the sun's rays, obviously they hurt our eyes, but why
Yes.
we normally look at the sun with sunglasses or whatever momentarily, And then when the moon comes in front of the sun, that's less sunlight, right? So shouldn't that be less harmful?
You would think.
You would think so. You're wrong. What happens is we have tendencies normally to squint naturally without realizing it because of the sun. So what happens here? Let me switch here so I can read. The lens of your eye focus and concentrates the intensity of the sun rays of the retina, scorching it.
Yeah.
The darkness that accompanies a solar eclipse can override the natural reflex to squint and look away, increasing the amount of intense light it's streaming to the retina, making eye damage more likely. In other words, you don't have that natural want to squint, so you're going to stare at it longer.
Yeah.
And so
That makes total sense, yeah.
While it is.
So let me ask you a
less
question.
sunlight-
Why is it that you can protect your eyes with two paper plates and glass lens out of sunglasses?
I'm pretty sure that's why we all need actual glasses now. Because I don't think that.
All we got was pinhole.
I was about when I was a kid. Yeah.
Actually work.
Yeah, when I was a kid, that's what the fuck we had to look through.
Shoebox with a pinhole in it.
And the class didn't even fucking pay for it. We had to bring that shit to school, or we had to sit in the corner and not look at the fucking eclipse.
I had to cut the eye holes out myself.
That's fucked up.
My grandpa handed me a set of binoculars and said, "Stare right at it."
That explains.
I
so
bet
much.
you did.
Well,
Hit us with the next one.
I would have told you to too, Gabe.
All right, I'm so glad that you have this next.
nice.
WWE made an announcement over the last weekend that Jay and Jimmy Uso would be the third ever brother versus brother match to take place at WrestleMania, to which I said nay.
Nay.
The nayest of them.
Undertaker and Kane was pitched as brother
Yes.
versus brother.
Yes.
Greatest brother versus brother story. They said 3 and they counted Owen and Brett.
Yeah.
They counted Matt and Jeff.
Yeah.
And they counted Jimmy and Jay, saying they would be the third only sibling match to take place at
They never
WrestleMania.
said biological.
They just said sibling.
Didn't Cody and Dustin have their
No.
match at WrestleMania?
They were supposed to. They were told no, and that's why he left. It was right after
When did
the
they have their match then? Because
Elimination Chamber, the show before, where no fans. Like it fell through, but that's wrong. Kane and the Undertaker, the greatest sibling rivalry story in the history of professional
I
wrestling.
mean, while I don't disagree, it's obvious that they're not actually.
That doesn't matter. It
And
was
most of the fans
pitched.
know that now.
It was pitched as brother versus brother. Therefore,
Cody
it
and
was
Dustin
not
probably aren't really
just
brothers
thrown to the side. The whole storyline of Undertaker and Kane was, I don't want to fight my little brother.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
So why are they throwing shade at Kane and the Undertaker?
Well, I don't think they're throwing shade. I think they just understand that fans know the difference now.
Well, that's
They
stupid.
didn't specify.
They still refer to them as brothers.
As they should. As
You know
they
what's gonna be
should.
really fucked
They're
up?
the brothers of destruction.
I agree.
In like 5 years, it comes out that Cody and Dustin aren't brothers. And
Cody's actually Dustin's
Cody's
son.
not even Dustin's son.
They actually, that's a conspiracy theory
That
online
Dustin is Cody's father?
that Dustin is Cody's father.
I buy it.
Cody's not even Dusty's dad.
Well, he was a mistake. The Rock said it.
Yeah.
Cheap booze and even cheaper condoms.
Dustin got a girl pregnant young, and Dusty decided to raise it for him, so who the fuck up the deal? I get it.
Next.
I doubt it, but I get it.
That's what happened in the movie Beautiful almost.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is that Kenny Omega dressed as Jasmine and John Cena dressed as Britney Spears?
No, that John Cena thing is from the movie Ricky Stenicki.
Yes.
It says, I like your style, but there can only be one.
That's all. That's, you know what? Good spirit on both of their parts.
They're always fucking with each other back and forth. He put a picture out of just Kenny Omega a couple weeks back. Cena just posted a picture. He does it every WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He posts a picture of somebody randomly. It's Kenny Omega this year.
Yes.
Right, fantastic. Good to see camaraderie within the wars.
Yeah.
Hit us with the next one.
Accidentally made ball sacks. Big heart
Oh,
shaker. That's funny.
That's how not to get invited back to the church bake sale.
yeah.
That's how to get invited back to my
That's
house.
also incredibly racist because there's only one color.
It's a Morbin Mesa.
So?
I don't.
They can always put frosting on them.
Or
Don't make them wet.
them brown chocolate
Are
sprinkles.
you supposed to use too much vanilla?
Possibly.
I don't care.
When it comes to the balls, it's definitely vanilla.
I don't
Hit us with the next one, please.
It tastes good.
Australia ordered 70,000 condoms for the 2000 games, but halfway through they ran out and had to purchase 20,000 more. During the next Summer Games in Athens, Durex donated 130,000 condoms to smooth the performance of the world's elite sports people in the arena and under the covers. And 12 years later in Rio de Janeiro, organizers supplied the Olympic Village with a jaw-dropping 450,000 condoms, which worked out to 42 per athlete.
So, you know that whole not having sex before a track meet and all
Yeah,
that shit?
it's bullshit.
Yeah, the Olympics apparently say fuck that.
Oh, I gotta call Coach Lewis because we gotta have a fucking
Well,
conversation.
first off, you can talk to Coach Lewis
That's a bunch of
about
bullshit.
condoms. You've got a lot more problems than we can talk about right now. Coach Lewis, you lied to me.
That was some fantastic information about the Olympics, though.
Yeah,
450,000
because again, the
condoms.
2024 Olympics will be held.
I know that this didn't happen.
I wonder how
Hold
they're
on.
gonna get this year.
I know that this isn't relevant with what you're saying right now, but I really hope that Wolfie's comment is, and it says, a simple wish.
That's
It fits.
fantastic. Sold.
Sold. Next.
Tesla service vehicles of Ford. Carry on. Fuck you, Elon, you prick. Damn, I need to be an Olympian.
No shit, right? 42 condoms a piece?
Shit, that's
That's some fucking, that's the Olympics of fucking, is what that is.
What, how long does the Olympics go for?
Too many days.
Shit, I already qualified. Fuck you.
Hit us with the next one.
A school in Iowa allows students to receive physical education credits by helping do yard work for senior citizens and people with disabilities. I think that's great.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's
Hey,
fantastic.
that's awesome.
Do that here.
No joke. No.
Encourage the kids to help out the neighborhood and get some school.
Except for the fact that kid's mowing the yard wrong, he's gonna have lines on his face.
I noticed that too. That was my first thought.
Iowa needs to teach him a little bit better than that.
Well, his dad should have taught him to put on a belt, wear a shirt that fits.
Yeah, and that no one wants to see his underwear, so pull his fucking pants up. Hit us with the next one, please.
And why? Hold on, no.
I'm sorry I asked for you to go. Go back to us.
Because I'm pissed off right now. Right? And I'll tell you why I'm pissed off.
No more than that lady is.
No, look at this. Look. It's a bright, sunny fucking day. It's a bright, and the kid's hat is on backwards.
And he's mowing in long pants.
His hat is on backwards because the sun is to his back.
Fuck that kid. Anyway, go back to.
Just so you know, we've had bright sunny days and it's been like 50 degrees.
I'm just talking about you wear the hat for the sun in the eyes while you're mowing.
Kids don't do that nowadays.
Well, these kids need
Kids
hit.
don't put bins in their bills
Their
nowadays.
parents didn't hit them
Just
enough.
look at this picture.
That's what happened. All right, go back to Big Booty Judy over here.
All right, what the fuck is this, Max?
I don't know, but I don't think she's wearing it right.
People
Well,
at
she's not.
Walmart.
She's obviously not wearing that right.
But I
Who
do.
wears socks with sandals? Seriously.
The things you see in Walmart.
Who throws a shoe? His with the next one.
I just like. Why does the bottom of it look like aluminum foil? That's what I'm trying to figure. Like, this bitch ain't a chicken on a rotisserie.
Oh, that's a lot of chicken. What do we got here with the gas pump?
Goddamn, Mama June. Caution: do not insert or in mouth or rectum. All right.
All right, well, first off,
Hang on. This is for that generation that we had to tell not to
What
eat Tide
about
Pods.
the vaginal holes?
So apparently no one's tried it yet.
yeah, there's only a sign if it's been tried.
So they put
I'm
this.
not trying it.
How
I
many?
might.
But see, because it's not just after the first one, right? It's not just after the first one. Because you gotta like your first one, you just gotta give somebody a warning. Hey, get that gas pump out of your asshole.
Hey, get that gas pump out of your ass. What's wrong with
At
you?
what point do you have to say that enough in your day, where you have to call corporate about it, and then corporate has to send out a guy to your gas station, like, what seems to be the problem?
A tweaker.
And it's like, look, man, pump 7. Someone keeps sticking in their ass.
So here's the
There's
deal.
shit all over.
Here's the deal. Hey, to play devil's advocate. To play devil's advocate, okay? You can accidentally fall on it. What accidental reason do you have to put that motherfucker in your mouth? First off, if you that thirsty, go inside.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You can way more easily justify accidentally falling with your mouth on it versus accidentally falling and getting stuck up your ass.
Do you fall face first towards the ground a lot?
Motherfucker, if you're I fall backwards with my pants down religiously just to make sure that if I fall on something, it's going to go straight up my ass.
Well, there you go.
As a nurse, I can tell you all those I fell on it.
I know.
No, honey, I accidentally fell into her. That doesn't fucking work either.
I heard you use that 4 separate occasions, motherfucker. Tell me that it's fake. I just tripped.
No, thanks for it. No,
I fell dick first.
When you said, oh, you can fall on it. No, motherfucker. You can be holding the fucking thing, you get like a heart attack situation going on, and you fall and be looking at the fucking thing and it go in your mouth.
Is that your last thought?
Hold on.
Is that your last
Hold on. At no point in time during that should your pants be down, and should this be anywhere near your ass.
Shouldn't be near your mouth either.
Shouldn't be near any orifice. But my point is, if we're picking on which orifice is more easily accessible, one of them is not your asshole.
But we're not, Caleb. You're the one that started.
I am, goddammit.
First
I'm
off,
gonna die on this
now
hill.
hold on. It only takes one person to get a
Get
sticker.
goddamn right.
To get a sticker, right? Only takes one person to do it.
Anything. You should go.
Did they put it in their mouth or their rectum or both? Are we talking about one incident or are we talking about two?
Hold on. Both, but in one order.
So the next one,
I
please.
know we have at least a few more good stories here.
Hey, it's the Outsiders.
Oh, this is for Luke. This is where you were supposed to connect movies or books or whatever to wrestling.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, so here's The Outsiders.
Okay, you ready?
I've already got it.
Shit.
Ralph Macchio was in that movie as Johnny Boy. He was also in My Cousin Vinny with Marissa Tomei, who was the stripper who falls in love with Randy the Ram in the movie The Wrestler.
Nice.
Who the star is Mickey Rourke, who punched Chris Jericho in the face at WrestleMania. Therefore, The Outsiders is a wrestler.
Can I skip 6
Very
steps?
nice.
Go ahead.
Patrick Swayze was in Roadhouse with Terry Funk.
Yeah, you go.
End quote.
Yeah.
Well done.
We could even go the Tom Cruise route if we wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have to?
No, we don't.
Emilio Estevez. He's in there.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You already did Ralph Macchio, right?
we got it though.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright.
Next time we'll do another one.
Next
What
one.
do we got here?
Inky
Okay, this is a story that I came across.
You're gonna enjoy this.
That just there's got a couple pictures to this.
Inky the octopus broke free from New Zealand National Aquarium by removing the lid of his tank, crawling across the floor, squeezing himself into a narrow pipe, and escaping into the ocean.
All right, hit us with the next one.
Inky the octopus's great escape. Cephalopod, that is incorrect, makes an amazing break from aquarium by squeezing out of a gap in his tank, sliding across the floor, and slipping into a pipe that led to the ocean. It was a daring escape in the middle of the night, saw Inky the octopus make a successful dash for freedom from his tank to the Pacific Ocean. The male octopus squeezed himself out of the aquarium after the staff left the lid slightly ajar at the National Aquarium in Napier, a coastal city in New Zealand's North Island. He managed to crawl his way down the side of the tank and slid across the floor before squeezing.
Now go to the
Got it.
Tank, floor, drain. Inky
Yeah.
left a trail of water from the tank to the drain.
lifted the lid off of the drain as well. And I was reading the article, and throughout the aquarium they have several drain pipes.
Yeah.
So that a lot of them lead multiple different places in case overflow for
Yeah.
tanks and whatnot. They also have pipes that bring in the ocean's water, and then it's also recycled back out. And Inky just happened to get in find and open up one of the very few that just happened to lead
To the ocean.
back to the ocean.
Yeah.
Then
That's
Inky
days of
wound up
watching Leonard Octopus.
being rescued in a crab fishing box
Oh, wow.
and was returned to the aquarium.
Wow. Fuck you, Nemo.
Yeah.
Right?
They should have just let him be free.
Octopuses are
He earned it,
actually
yeah.
like really, really smart and
It's
they're
like,
really
hey,
curious.
You
and
won
then
the
like
championship.
Yeah.
Here's your
the
donut.
lid
Oh
was
wait,
just
you only
very
get to look at
slightly
it.
open,
That's
left
my
it left
donut.
open.
Yeah, that makes any sense.
But it wasn't enough for him to push
Like
it
you're
open.
the champion, but we're gonna take the belt from you just
Cephalopods
because.
also have tendrils and membranes in their
Yeah.
tentacles that can sense vibration and can sense water, sort of like a dowel rod can. So what Imagine genuinely happened was once it escaped, it felt the water flushing from the pipes and followed the pipe.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool shit.
That is.
And because they don't have an exoskeleton, it was able to malleably just basically
Turn
constrict.
itself into goo. Yeah.
I thought it was an interesting story.
Yeah, it's cool.
Octopi or liquids.
Hit us with the next one.
I'll have a T-bone, please, and Mr. Slithers will have a hamburger.
We're all out of Kaiser Rose. Will a patty melt be okay?
No, thank you. My anaconda don't want none unless it's got buns, hon.
You're welcome.
I like it.
My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't.
I like it.
Ow, look at me, a cramp in my arm.
That's what you get. Hit us with the next one. All right.
Paul McCartney earned the handsome sum of £1 for his performance at the London Olympics opening ceremony in 2012. Though he and other musicians who performed essentially donated their time, they needed to earn some amount of money to make their contracts official. They paid Paul McCartney $1.50
Seven.
to be at the American Olympics in 2012.
Yeah.
That's why you tell the American government,
You know what he's
fuck
saying?
off.
And you
You
know,
know what he's saying?
you know what the most impressive thing is?
What's that?
This was before Kanye West put him on the map.
Oh yeah, that's back when he was a nobody.
Yep.
Before
Yeah.
Kanye West made Paul McCartney famous.
Yep. That was back when he was
And
just
my
a,
tiny little nipples went to France.
he was just a young man that sang with his band Wings.
Love take
That's
me
what they
down
opened
to
London
the streets.
Olympics with.
Nice.
Love, take me down to the streets.
That's why they needed 450,000 condoms.
That's right. Paul McCartney got him in the mood.
There's too much love being taken down.
Actually, those were just for McCartney.
Yeah.
John Lennon was stopping by. They had to be ready.
Not in 2012. What are they gonna do? Lower him from the ceiling? Next.
I mean, how fast is that kid going?
That's Paul Walker's son.
Well,
Palm tree. That makes sense.
he's definitely not Paul Driver.
Well, no, that's why he's dead. Hit us with the next one, please.
Chocolate is essential for our very survival. Dinosaurs didn't have chocolate. Look what happened to them.
No shit.
Makes a valid point.
He does. You know
Chocolates deter meteorites.
That's it. That's the thing. Well, no, they don't. Oxidite in chocolate causes other kinds of meteorites. Trust me. Next.
Absolutely remarkable.
This is how rich people wipe their ass.
Yeah.
I'm good with regular toilet paper as
Yeah.
long as it's.
That lacy shit would be itchy.
That just looks like more trouble than it's worth.
I actually don't
You're
understand
gonna get that
what
on your
the
hand.
purpose of that.
You're gonna
would
get
be.
some of it on your
Oh, there's
hand.
gonna be
That's
poop
just
in
the
your
way that.
fingers.
Yeah, you're gonna have poop on your fingers.
Is there any actual purpose to bedazzled toilet paper, or is it
Depends.
just
Say
a
you have
regular
bedazzling
stuff?
on your asshole, because if so, then it makes sense.
If so, let's go to the gas station.
Can you wipe your ass with that when you have one of them butt plugs that flash different colors on?
No,
Can
find
I
out.
get one?
I mean, yeah. We
Which
get
one are
that
you
lacy
talking to?
toilet
You
paper.
have two different questions.
I meant the butt.
Oh, yeah, that
flashes
too.
Colors.
And next,
I
please.
asked you if you wanted to find out. You said yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Next time you see one of these empty police cars, put a for sale sign on it.
I like that.
I thought that was
good.
fantastic.
That's good.
That's gold.
However, I don't recommend actually doing
I do.
that.
Do it.
Because I don't know, like I'm pretty sure that's like law enforcement facing.
Yes, it is.
something
Defacing
else.
government property.
Yeah. So do it.
Yeah.
Ewoks aren't meant to be left outside. They're Endor pets.
Holy cannoli!
That's a good one.
This was the next one, please.
The end.
Hey, it's the end. Is it
Fucking
really
Christ.
the end, though?
Oh my God.
We'll never know.
Well, thank you all for tuning in.
Yes, whole
we'll
lot
be
of
off
fun.
for the next 2 weeks, but look for us to return the weekend after WrestleMania, and we'll be posting some shorts, some articles, some other stuff throughout the website and here on YouTube, so keep an eye out for that.
Bull Nakano video.
Yeah, the Bull Nakano special. So, yeah, find us over on Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown. Follow us on Twitter at ProWrestlingTD. Send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. Follow us on TikTok at ProWrestlingThrowdown1. Check out StreamLabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown or the official ProWrestlingThrowdown.com website, which is ProWrestlingThrowdown.com. I fucked it up. I don't care. I'm tired. We've been doing this for 3 hours. I'm sleepy.
Yeah, it's been a long episode.
So from us,
Had
to
a
you,
lot to cover this
Yes, we
episode.
did.
We're going to have a lot to cover when we
get
come back.
So yeah, get ready for another long haul.
Oh,
But from
God damn
us
it.
to you, as always, keep